Who's bad at? Grind hard, man. And you gotta grind hard. Grind hard, man. You gotta get money. Grind hard, man. It don't matter how you get money. Grind hard, as long as you get it. Grind hard, nigga. Grind hard, my nigga. Grind hard, man.
You got a 9 to 5 that's working for you, grind hard. You swiping cars and hit insurance fraud, grind hard. You say you want a cop a little hard and grind hard. You ready to hit them streets and grind hard, then grind hard. You got a 9 to 5 that's working for you, grind hard. You swiping cars and hit insurance fraud, grind hard. You say you want a cop a little hard and grind hard. You ready to hit them streets and grind hard, then grind hard.
I'm boosting boo, I grind hard as a motherfucker. Feed out my little brother from Louisiana, but I got Detroit, real hustle. Go swipe that card, ho. Yeah, go swipe that card, ho. Your kids have it hard, you better go do that fraud, ho. It's for my little ones who wake up early and grind. Mickey D's, Burger King, get your money, little mama. He's a grinder, he's a miner, he's a dope with his mama. His uncle, a big timer, he's a dope by his dime. We get the checks, yeah. We a niggas like the Detroit best friends. We kill niggas. Tonight I'm pulling out the big dick. We going live, bad bitch up on my side, and she work a 9 to 5.
You got a 9 to 5 that's working for you, grind hard. You swiping cars and hit insurance fraud, grind hard. You say you want a cop a little hard and grind hard. You ready to hit them streets and grind hard, then grind hard. You got a 9 to 5 that's working for you, grind hard. You swiping cars and hit insurance fraud, grind hard. You say you want a cop a little hard and grind hard. You ready to hit them streets and grind hard, then grind hard.
They kept teasing me. Then I put up in that thing like Dreezy Lee. In that all red drop court VZV. Naughty niggas and these bitches got their eyes on me. My nigga situation alright. Cause fuck these bitches. I've been grinding all night. Been boiling in the gym, now I'm the locker room hype. Now every bitch in the city wanna kiss my mic. I'm looking good in the city, drinking plain water. You looking bad, my nigga, you better grind hard. Lil' mama said she need money, she doing all 12. Lil' dog at the pump, he said he taking all sales. Your work ain't coming back, nigga, just use less water. I guarantee you, my nigga, it come back harder. Yeah, I paid for the verse, but I went hard on it. Put Lucy Boo on the track, and now the world want it.
You got a 9 to 5 that's working for you, grind hard. You swiping cars and hit insurance fraud, grind hard. You say you want a cop a little hard and grind hard.
What's happening with it?
You got a 9 to 5 that's working for you, grind hard. You swiping cars and hit insurance fraud, grind hard. You say you want a cop a little hard and grind hard. You ready to hit them streets and grind hard, then grind hard.
New shit, Future and Boosie badass. Yeah. What's happening with it? John Kramer in the building. Mr. Mechanical, Macadosis Mac of the South. Box Talk in the building. Gertz in the building. Yeah. Like I said, make sure that you hit the like button as you come in the building. Jump in the comments. Let me know that you're in the comments. Yeah, that's that new shit, Future and Boosie badass. Yeah. Let me see. Let me see who else we got in the building. And like I said, when you come in the building, make sure that you hit the like button and jump in the comments. Let me know you're in the building. Yeah, we definitely gonna cook today. A lot of shit to cook on in boxing today. A lot of shit in boxing to cook on today. Yeah, give me a second. Yeah. Jay Chestnut, what's happening with it? Man, y'all did y'all thing in that debate, Jay Chestnut. Gay Ella, what's going on with it, Queen? Knockout, what's happening with it? Jay Grant Jr., what it do? Bruh. OTB Boxing, what's happening with it? Yeah. And like I said, y'all hit the like button as you come in the building. A lot of shit going on, man. These boys at 135 pounds, man, hey, they talking a lot of shit via Twitter. The Fans Corner, what's happening with it? These boys at 135 pounds, they talking a whole lot of shit via Twitter. But I'm going to tell y'all who coming at 140. Richardson Hitchens, he could fight. Richardson Hitchens, he could fight. And it's crazy because a lot of people don't really know about Richardson Hitchens, because shit, he was over there with TMT Promotions. And that's another thing. You got talent like that, and you won't even get a man fights. He said he had to beg for fights over there with Mayweather and them. Shit crazy. Shit is crazy. He said he had to beg for fights over there with Mayweather and them. And then you still got cats running around here talking about, oh man, Mayweather, a good promotion. Man, if you sign with TMT, man, such and such should sign with TMT. Man, I wouldn't go near no TMT if I was a fighter. I feel you, Greg Abernathy, too much fighting and not enough action. Box Talk says, yeah, Mayweather promotion down the drain. He said they were dying a slow death. Real talk. That shit, yeah, flush them motherfuckers down the toilet. That shit trash. Asia, what's going on with it, Queen? Yeah, so Bruce Gas, what's happening with it, OG? Cornelius Smith, G.I. Joe, what's happening with it? A lot of shit going on in 135-pound division. These boys off in the club acting a fool. They on Twitter acting a fool. All of that shit, right? Bill Haney, hey, Bill Haney didn't like that shit, man. Bill Haney did not like that it looked like that. You know, everybody had took Shakur's side. All them boys had took Shakur's side instead of Devin. Bill Haney wasn't feeling that shit, man. We're going to get it. We're going to talk about all of that. Definitely going to talk about all of that. So make sure that y'all hit the like button for sure. Mike Biggs, what's happening with it? Travis Bryant, what's happening with it? Dundada. Hey, that's real talk. These motherfuckers fight on Twitter more than they do fight the real competition in the ring. I guess this is what boxing has come to. You know, cats talking back and forth on Twitter and fights we'll probably never see. Fights we'll never see. You know what I'm talking about? So, you said Jose Ayala says there's a video suggesting Floyd exhibition match was rigged. Anybody know if it's edited or real? I don't know, bro. I don't pay attention to Floyd Mayweather and nothing he do really no more. I seen the clip to where he did get caught by that Asian dude, but Floyd better sit his motherfucking ass. I'm going to tell y'all, Floyd better sit his ass down because Floyd going to end up letting one of these YouTube dudes get in his motherfucking ass for real. For real. Floyd out there looking washed up and shit, flabby and shit on the motherfucking love handles and shit, man. Floyd better sit the fuck down somewhere. He keep on playing with one of these YouTube dudes, they gonna end up beating his ass. Cause if that Japanese dude had any dog in him, if that Japanese cat that Floyd was fighting had any dog in him, he might have would Floyd. But he got hit one time and Floyd ain't even hit him that hard. You know what I'm saying? He got hit one time and decided, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and pack it up. Man, Floyd ain't hit that dude that goddamn hard. He wasn't that fucking hurt. He gonna keep on fucking around and lose his O to a YouTuber. He gonna fuck around and lose his O to a YouTuber, and then he gonna know that he need to sit his ass down somewhere. But hey, I ain't gonna lie, man. I'm gonna tell you like this. I can't really knock it though, because they paying him millions of dollars to get in there. You know what I'm saying? For 2-3 rounds and shit. You can't really beat that. You can't really beat that. But would it millions of dollars be worth getting your ass knocked out by one of them YouTubers and shit one day? I ain't gonna lie, that shit'd be funny. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I think I'd cry laughing if that shit happened. Louise A, what's happening with it? My man Cali Fire in the building. Randall Bivens, what's happening? Jay Grant. Let me see. The Queen Sheena is in the building. Let me see. Mr. Mechanical, what's happening with it? Yeah, so I ain't gonna lie, man. That shit'd be funny as hell. Floyd Mayweather get knocked out by one of these goddamn YouTubers and shit. Zhang Li, one of them motherfuckers in Japan. Zhang Li knock his ass clean out. And Manny Pacquiao, y'all know Manny Pacquiao, he about to do 2 exhibition fights. Manny Pacquiao got 1 exhibition fight coming up. I think it's in December. And then he got another one coming up against a real boxer, 8 rounds. They're gonna be wearing 8-ounce gloves. And this dude is a real, I think he 135 pounder. And he 18-0. And Manny Pacquiao gonna be fighting him. So, yeah. See, Manny Pacquiao think that in Manny Pacquiao head, he's gearing up to face Floyd Mayweather. Floyd Mayweather ain't gonna get in the ring with Manny no more, because at this point in time, see, Manny, he ain't been too long out of the ring. You know, Manny, he been in the, what was it like when he fought Ugas in, was it 2021 or 2020? He ain't been out the ring that long, right? So Manny he kind of still good, cool. But Mayweather, man, that nigga been fucking off and flying around to Dubai and everywhere in the world. And Floyd ain't got that shit in him no more. He ain't like that no more. And that's why Manny ain't gonna, Floyd ain't gonna get in the ring with Manny now. Floyd been out the ring too long. And he not gonna give Manny Pacquiao, he's not gonna give him the satisfaction of beating him, even though now that they old and washed up, and real boxing fans ain't gonna look into that too much. Like, okay, well, Floyd beat him when they was both active, but Floyd ain't even gonna give him that. So in Manny Pacquiao head, he think that Floyd gonna give him a rematch, but it ain't happening. Floyd ain't doing that. Floyd gonna continue fighting motherfucking Yin Yang and Chang Chow, all these motherfucking Asian YouTubers, and that's what it's gonna be. And yeah, y'all hit the like button. Boxiana says last year. Never mind, it's 20. Yeah. I think did he fight in 2021 or 2020? I don't remember when that fight. I think it was 2020. Might have been 2021. I don't know. These years, it's crazy, y'all, because is it me or ever since 2020, these motherfucking years have been flying by fast. Like, that shit crazy. These years been flying by fast. Shit. I don't know. I can't even keep up with them yet. I know back in the day, shit, it seemed like 1 year now to back in the day when I was coming up and shit, it seemed like equal 3 years of back then. Remember when you was in school and shit? Remember back when you was in school? It seemed like, man, the school year was never gonna end. Now you turn around and you like, God damn, it's another year that passed already. That shit crazy. Yeah, Johnny Q, 1 year feel like 3 months. 1 year, man. I'll look back to I'll go back to 2002. Niggas in the street heavy and shit back there. I'll go back I'll say, man, 2002. And I'll think of all the events in certain years like that happened. And I'm like, damn, that shit was all in 1 year? That's crazy. I thought that was over a 3-year span, but it'd be all in 1 year. Now, I'm like, damn, it seemed like 1 year be 2-3 months. Yeah. But salute to everybody in the chat that I missed. We got my man Tony Boswell. What's happening with it, Tony? Let me see. Let me get the super chat. He says, much respect and everything, boxing. He says in the chat, stop in to show support and hit the like button. Man, I appreciate you coming through, showing love and support. Real talk. Hey, shit, man. When you get old in your 40s like I am, man, and these motherfucking bills start popping up, hey, goddamn. I guess time fly fast. For real, man. This shit crazy. Once you get to a certain age, I feel when they say you ain't getting no younger. Boxiana says you ain't never lied. She says, I'm about to graduate from law school in a year and a half. Oh, congratulations. That's dope. Hell yeah, congratulations. I want time to slow down. God damn. Yeah, you right, OTB. OTB said, nigga, that's because we old. Man. Shit, bring me back to school days. Shit, them 9 months you had in school, you would wait for the summer to come. That shit lasted forever. That shit would last forever. Like, damn, the goddamn motherfucking summer ain't gonna never come. Shit, I ain't gonna never get to sleep in. Lee Dre Stevens, what's happening with it? My man Randall Bivens in the super chat. He says, like I said about Usher, Chris Brown, and Omarion, and that dancing with age, he said, when age catch up with you and them knees start hurting, you got to stand and sing. He said May would have to actually fight Manny. Yeah, he actually had to fight Manny. I think Manny will get his ass now. But they old, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, Mayweather been fucking off too much. For real. Mayweather out here trying to pull up Wilt Chamberlain numbers and shit. Manny Pacquiao stay his ass at home. He a family man. Oh, shit. What's happening with it, Smooth Groove? Big Smooth Groove, straight from that Oak Cliff in the building. Leon Robinson, what's happening with it? Yeah. Dank Father, what's happening with it? She said, I ain't gonna lie, I thought you was 29 or 30. I appreciate that. I'll take that all day and run with it. I'll surely take that shit and run with that shit all day. That shit, I wish I was. But yeah, man, it's crazy because I'm watching the video. Yeah, Sean T, black don't crack. Real talk. If I die this gray, I'll fool all y'all. Hey, but man, it's a lot of shit going on, man. Let's talk about Tank. And y'all hit the like button. Let's talk about Tank Davis and Ryan Garcia, right? See, when Tank told the story, what happened, when Tank told his story, Tank was like, man, hey, I just seen him dancing with a female and I went up on him and I checked his temperature a little bit and you know what I'm saying? I just wanted to see where he was at and that was it. So I said, oh, okay, Tank ain't really, do nothing. He just, checked his temperature. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But Ryan Garcia, he come out here and he tell the story from his point of view, his truth on what happened, and he told a completely different story. And when I'm listening to this shit, I said, this man is sitting up here telling the whole world how Tank Davis punked his ass and he didn't do nothing. Now, I hear people saying that Ryan Garcia ran back and snitched. I'm not going to say all of that. Like I said, Ryan Garcia, not no street cat. He's not, you know what I'm saying? He's not none of that. He never portrayed to be a street cat. He never portrayed, Both of these niggas is boxers, first of all. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nan one of these dudes, like both of them boxers, first off. So if Ryan Garcia wanted to run and tell the authorities, I really couldn't say nothing about that. If some shit like that were to really happen, like I'm but you a fighter, bro. My whole thing is you a boxer and he's a boxer. So when Ryan Garcia say that Tank Davis, because what it sounds like is that Ryan Garcia put his hand out to shake Tank Davis's hand and say, hey, we gonna make this fight happen or what, man? On some cool shit. Well, Tank probably had a little liquor in his system. You feel me? Tank was probably with his people, with his mans. And, Tank was probably already on that level. Tank and them, he was on that level already. Like, man, fuck this nigga. See, Tank forgot all about that he was a fighter and a boxer at that point in time, right? He had that liquor in his system. He like, nah, nigga, Tank was going, he went back to the streets with the shit. Like, yeah, nigga, I'm feeling that. Any nigga in this motherfucker that want a problem, they could get it. Anybody up in this motherfucker that want a problem, they could get it. I'm feeling like that right now. So here comes motherfucker Ryan Garcia. He probably got liquor in his system too. But Ryan Garcia, he looked like one of them motherfuckers that when he get drunk, he wanna hug and shit. He real sentimental and shit. He wanna hug. He might be laughing. Next minute, he might be crying and shit. Then he wanna hug you. He wanna get all close to you and everybody his friend. So he came over there with that type of energy, right? He drinking, whatever he drinking. He come over there with that type of energy with Tank. He wanna hug Tank. Oh, we're both boxers, bro, and let's be friends. So he come over there on some nice shit. Hey, bro, man, what's up, Tank? Putting his hand out. Bro, we still gonna put the fight on or what, man? We got to do this for the fans. Like I said, Tank already feeling himself. He hop up like, bitch, fuck you. Fuck the fans. And, so all of a sudden, Ryan Garcia is like, bro, what? It's no love, and we don't have respect for each other. What? Nah, nigga, I don't have no fucking respect. What you want to do? And so, shit, man, I thought it was respect. We're both fighters. And then at that point, Tank ain't hearing none of that shit because he already on go mode. He's already on go mode. Like I said, the club probably spinning. All he sees is a motherfucker in his vicinity, right? So he hop his little ass up, and he come from the bottom up because Ryan is standing over him. He come from the bottom up and he rides his little ass up and he snatches his chain. What the fuck did I tell you, nigga? What's up? And at that point in time, you know what I'm saying? Ryan Garcia, he freezes up. Like, man, come on, bro. Do you see this dude? He just grabbed my chain. And the commotion started, security probably came over, like, what's going on? And then they probably had to escort Ryan Garcia out of the club at that point in time. Now, the thing is, that's how I saw it going. You know what I'm saying? It could have went a little bit different, but that's how I saw it going. But at that time, they probably, they was talking to Tank like, man, you got to calm down. What's going on? This and that. Already, Ryan Garcia done got in his motherfucking G-Wagon, and they done dipped out because they don't want them problems. Like I said, Tank was probably with 30, 40 other niggas, and it was going to go down because Tank was feeling that way. Now, was Gervonta Davis, was he wrong for grabbing Ryan Garcia's chain? No, fuck all that. I'm going to tell y'all like this. Even though Tank probably, has some shit in his system, right? And I'm talking about liquor. I ain't talking about no drugs. So no, man, everything boxing said Gervonta Davis, he got shit in his system. He was, don't take it there. But even though he was probably feeling himself, right? Feeling some type of way, I really believe that Tank Davis, he know who he can do that shit to and who he can't do that shit to, right? Like, he know that Ryan Garcia ain't like that outside of the ring. You feel me? And he even know that Ryan Garcia wasn't on that type of time by the way that Ryan Garcia approached him on some like it's all love, kumbaya type of shit, right? So if it was another fighter, if it was another fighter, let's say it had been Shakur Stevenson or Devin Haney or even little ass Gary Russell. If it had been another fighter that approached Tank like that, I really don't think that Tank would have popped off like that. I don't think it would have popped off like that. I think it would have been more, more so, yeah, we could get it on, you know what I'm saying? You know what it is. We could fight. Yeah, we're going to make it happen. I really don't think that Tank would have popped off like that, but he popped off like that on Ryan because he know that he could get off on Ryan like that because Ryan ain't built like that. You know what I'm saying? And he could, in a cat that came up in the streets, they could tell right off the rip. They could tell right off the rip that, hey, yeah, he ain't about that shit. Let me check his temperature. And that's what he did. He was feeling himself and he wanted to check his temperature. So Money said, here come Money to the rescue. Here come my brother Money Brown to the rescue. You know, he had to rescue Tank. He said, Tank wasn't drinking, Negro. He flying straight. Hey, why you ain't coming here and say, I said both of them was drinking. You know that nigga was drunk. I ain't gonna say he was drunk, but you know that nigga was sipping. Tank, you know you ain't gonna catch Tank in the club with some motherfucking water in his hand the whole night. That nigga was sipping. You know it and I know it. Money said Tank will slap Devin up easy. Man, I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. Tank wouldn't have tried no shit like that on Devin. He wouldn't have tried no shit like that on Shakur. He wouldn't have tried no shit like that on Keyshawn Davis. He wouldn't have tried no shit like that on Gary Russell. Because niggas know if I grab one of these niggas chains, right? Shit gonna get real. It's gonna get real. And we're gonna have to tear down the whole club. It's gonna get back to Al Hammond, and I'm gonna get in more trouble. But see, if I do it to Ryan Garcia, I'll be able to get away with it because he ain't gonna do nothing. Now, was Gervonta Davis wrong for doing Ryan like that? I don't think that he should have did that because, from the story that I heard, Ryan Garcia, he didn't come at him with that type of energy, right? He didn't come at Tank with that type of energy to where, he had to get up and grab a man's chain and act all tough and shit. Because at the end of the day, like I said, both of these cats is boxers. So he coming to you basically trying to on some business shit. Like, man, we're gonna make this fight happen. He coming on some cool shit. But who I do think is wrong in this situation, I think that Ryan Garcia is wrong in the motherfucker for not slapping the dog shit out of Tank. You don't let no other man, no grown-ass man, put their fucking hands on you, and especially you a fighter and he a fighter and you bigger than him, and you let that man put his fucking hands on you. You should have knocked his motherfucking chin in the goddamn parking lot. That's what should have happened. And whatever happened after that, y'all would have just had to make happen. But you don't let no man put his fucking hands on you. Right? And it ain't got nothing to do about being gangster. That's just respect. He should have never let that man put his hands on him because now Tank got the upper hand already. You know why? Because Tank is already not respecting him. You got to make that little motherfucker respect you. You got to make Tank, because see, Tank got that bully mentality. If he don't respect you, he gonna try to walk right through you. If he does not respect you, he like, oh man, this nigga ain't about that shit. He already scared. He let me motherfucking grab him up like a little boy by his collar and his chain, and he didn't do nothing. Yeah, okay. I already know what it is. I'm gonna fuck him up. See, if he had made Gervonta respect him, you know what I'm saying? If he had took off on Tank, hit him in his motherfucking jaw with one of them left hooks, then Tank would have known, oh, okay, yeah, Ryan Garcia ain't playing no games. But shit, I thought Ryan was pussy, but he ain't playing no games. Hey, I'm going to respect it. You know what I'm saying? He showed me I got to respect him. He not going to respect Ryan Garcia now. Am I saying that Ryan Garcia is not going to show up in the fight and give Tank a fight. I'm not saying that, but I just don't think that, Tank going to respect him now. Box Talk says Ryan grew up in Victorville. He don't know any better. Well, he a fighter though. You just don't. You a man and you a fighter, and you don't let no man put his fucking hands on you or none of your belongings like that. Real talk. You don't let no man put his hands on you like that, bro. That man ain't gonna never respect you. Now, now Ryan Garcia really gonna have to really beat his ass. He gonna have to really beat that man that did all that to you. You gonna have to beat his ass in the ring, or you gonna have to get knocked out and really put to sleep doing it. And that might just happen. That shit might just happen. Karma, what's going on with it, Queen? So I don't know, man. Let me know what y'all think about that situation. Shit, Ryan Garcia had tried to knock Gervonta Davis's whole jaw in that parking lot of the club. What should Ryan Garcia have done? Man, I know Money, man. You know Money. That's my brother. I know Money fucking around. Oh, shit. What y'all think would have happened if he had to grab Devin Haney chain in the club? Honestly, I'm asking y'all, what do y'all think would have happened if he had to grab Dev chain in the club? And I'm going to drop the link and shit too. I'm going to drop the link for y'all because I know some of y'all want to cook on this. So I'm going to put the link in the chat. Hold on. I'll put the link in the chat because I know niggas want to cook on this shit. Ain't no way. They said that nigga, and salute to Anthony Johnson in the Cash App, man. I appreciate you. It ain't no way. They said Ryan Garcia was like, my mama bought me that chain. Hey, his mama bought him that chain. You let that man grab that chain, your mama bought you. For real. Hold on. Let me pin this in the chat real quick. All right, here we go. There go to the link is pinned in the chat. Oh, you talking about Box Talk? You talking about him dry snitching, bro? I mean, him going back and telling the people at Golden Boy or whatever, him going back and telling Golden Boy what happened in the club. I don't look at it as him snitching, like. Bruh, I mean, first of all, ain't there one of these niggas doing nothing illegal. That's just what he gonna do. He probably got scared that Golden Boy. First of all, you Ryan Garcia and your Gervonta Tank Davis, right? Everybody in the club know you. So he probably went back and told him what happened, or they probably heard about it and asked Ryan what happened. And Ryan probably told him, oh man, Gervonta grabbed my chain and this, and that happened. What you think he gonna do? Yeah, that's exactly what he gonna do. He gonna tell exactly what happened. He gonna tell exactly what happened. I mean, that's all he know. That's what he gonna do. That's all he know. But imagine if Ryan Garcia had to hit that nigga with one of them left hooks, because like I said, Gervonta Davis, once he grabbed his chain, he already showed that he didn't respect that man, and he didn't think that Ryan Garcia was going to do nothing about it. If Ryan Garcia had caught him off guard and hit him with one of them motherfucking check hooks, first of all, like I said, Tank Davis 9 times out of 10 was already probably tipsy and dropped him in the club. Imagine how viral that story would have been. Ryan Garcia just knocked out Gervonta Davis in the club. He hit him with a check hook out of nowhere. Come on, man. If that had happened, now we would be talking about the biggest fight in boxing, right there up under Mayweather-McGregor type shit. if that had happened. Y'all know how big that story would have been if that had happened? Now it's like, okay, this nigga done grabbed your motherfucking chain and you done ran off and told on him. We know who's gonna win the fight. That's how a lot of people gonna look at it now. We know who's gonna win the fight. He already punked you in the club and grabbed your chain up. My man Tone 40 says Tank. He says Tank would knock Queen Ryan Garcia out. I got Tank beating Haney, Shakur, maybe knock them out too. I mean, hey, that's your, hey, everybody got their pick. Everybody got their pick. I can't knock you for who you pick. But he said, Jay Smith said Ryan would have got jumped on right then if that happened. Hey, it is what it is. Like I said, we're going to have to tear this motherfucker down. You're going to have to tear it down. Me personally, you just going to have to jump on me. Straight up. Nah, we not doing all of that. What's happening with it, Box Talk?
Yo, what's up, bro? How are you?
Oh man, I'm good, man. Did you hear about that situation, like the whole situation behind the scenes before it came out?
The Ryan thing?
Yeah.
No, I didn't, bro. I think, and that's old, right? That's hella old.
Like
that
3-4 weeks,
like a month ago.
Yeah. I'm surprised. I barely just heard about it now. So no, I didn't know anything about that.
That shit happened like a month ago. Yeah. What was it? Money. What's happening with OTB?
What up, Brody?
Money. When did that happen?
Say that again, Key. Can you hear me?
When did that happen in the club? About a month ago? A little more or what?
Shit, I don't know. It was new. I mean, that was new news to my ears too.
But you didn't hear because Tank came out and he told the story. It was like 3 weeks ago, a month ago. Tank came out and he told the story first. But all Tank said was, because Tank had posted some pictures like, he up in the club and I didn't call him slipping. He don't even know I'm in here. And then Tank did an interview and he said, basically, he didn't really say too much. He was just like, yeah, man, I just seen him in the club, you know what I'm saying? And he was dancing with a girl and I walked up on him and checked his temperature a little bit, let him know that I was in the building and shit, surprised him. And he just left it at that. So I'm like, oh, okay. In my head at that point in time, I'm like, Tank was probably with a girl dancing. He turned around, see Tank, and Tank probably, gave him a little smile like I'm in here, turned around and walked off, and that was that. But Ryan Garcia made himself look bad because, bro, you came out and told this story, and Tank hadn't even put you on Front Street like that because Tank could have came out like, yeah, I grabbed his little bitch ass chain and let him know what it was. But Tank didn't even make it no story. Ryan Garcia made it the story.
If I'm not mistaken, somebody might need to fact check this, but I think it was the night of the Andy Ruiz and Luis Ortiz fight. I think
that could be right
around there.
Yeah, that could be right.
That could be right
because I think they were wearing the same clothes when there were some videos or whatever, and them doing interviews and stuff. I think it was that night.
Hey, boy, Mr. Mechanical said, there you go, grabbing his chain again.
And keep telling these people, my dog
cry in the car.
My dog was on nothing but pure water in that club, man.
That's what he was on. He was on Voss water all night.
Pure water, man. Quit telling people
water.
my dog was out there like that. My man is being more professional, keeping the weight down. You know what you got to do.
Oh shit.
Hey, but I agree though, bro. You don't let no motherfucker grab your chain. Like I don't give a fuck who you is though, right? But my thing is this, right? So if Tank in the club, Ryan don't roll that deep, right? If Ryan was somebody probably his little family and things that nature, Tank probably rolling with 50 niggas. You know what I mean? So Ryan looking like, man, you got all these motherfuckers with you. I don't know what you're on right now, right? So it's like, he grabbed my chain. Ryan ain't built like that to cut from that cloth. So, I don't know, man. I don't know. But at the end of the day, you can't let no man come up to you and grab your chain and, start an altercation. Now, the Tank grabbed the chain aggressively, snatch him up and talk shit to him and this and that. Or did he just walk up to him and, like grab a nigga chain, like, flip a nigga chain just, man, this shit ain't, you know, like, you feel me? So it's like, how was it? Was you aggressive? You know, what did you walk up to him, smile to him? Did you stay for this long, or you know, how did the scenario go? I know they said Ryan was explained. I still ain't looked at it yet. You know, I thought they had some damn footage or something the way people was talking about the shit. But I got to go listen to Ryan them explaining though. But either way, you gotta slap his motherfucking hand down, or like you say, kid, you gotta smack his ass with a bottle, grab his little ass up, do something. You know what I'm saying? Because you just can't let no nigga do that to you, bro. Period.
You should have hit that nigga with that Corona he had in his hand. Whack out!
Yeah.
Man, that's what we buy bottles for.
Hey, for real,
we buy
nigga,
bottles just in case we gotta smack them all.
Hey, you ain't lying. When I was younger, when I used to be in the club, hey, I'm buying 2 bottles right off the rip.
Clean.
And you get hit with one of these motherfuckers for real.
And I'm gonna make sure it's a Hennessy bottle. You ever got hit, man? You know how hard it is to break a Hennessy bottle?
Hey, one of them bitches going in my back pocket for sure.
Clean.
My aim accurate too.
Man,
you get hit clean with one of these bitches.
That's the only reason we buy bottles, man. You crazy,
I'm telling you, man. Like, but see, my whole thing is like
no sparklers in my shit.
My whole thing, right, is you a fighter and you bigger than him, bro. Why is you letting this man even come close to touching you? You don't even supposed to let him come close to touching. You supposed to fire off on him.
That's my thing. And then you let him get that close to your neck. Now, what's the chances that a person can I can see if a person, you know how we used to pop fake chains in the club. We catch you with a fake chain, we'll pop your shit from behind you. Real shit. So I can see
rhodium over gold shit.
Yeah, that all that plated shit, man. We on your ass, man. Pop that shit. Don't come to Cincinnati with that shit on. We gonna pop your shit, man. And the club ain't stopping. They gonna keep dancing and everything. But I just don't see the circumstance where a person can, whether they in front of you or behind you, can put their hands that close to your neck, like, you understand, without no consequences.
He
man.
Felt comfortable. That's what I'm saying. Like Tank, like I said, Tank ain't no street nigga now, but he grew up in the streets and shit. So he knew by Ryan Garcia's energy. Ryan Garcia came over there with, like I said, he was probably drinking and shit too. And he was on that giggly, goofy shit, you know what I'm saying, to where he want to be, you know, them drunk motherfuckers that want to hug you and shit. You like, hey, bro, I got one more fighters like that. Bro, he want to hug and shit. Like, bro, I ain't with all that hugging and shit.
He invited him to dinner and shit.
Like, you making me feel uncomfortable. I don't like hugging other men. So quit hugging me and touching me while you drunk. So that's Ryan Garcia. He probably like that. You know, Gervonta Davis, he noticed that shit right off. Like, yeah, you think shit funny, and I'm already on one right now. And he probably got about 50 niggas with him, and they ready to be on go mode. They on go mode. You know what I'm saying?
So how he get that close? They should have pushed down on him when he approaching. Like,
I ain't gonna lie though. Now, that shit that y'all saying Ryan went and snitched, man, that he ain't no, I don't call that snitching, because that's just what he gonna do. But I'm gonna tell y'all, when I first heard this is the thought that came up in my head. This is the thought that came up in my head because when Tank told the story, he said some shit he ain't had to say. Because he might have got Ryan in trouble. Because he said, man, Ryan was, you know what I'm saying, I walked up on him and he was dancing with a little female and shit. And I said, Tank, you ain't have to say all that, bro. Like, you probably got this nigga in trouble. Now, that's snitching. He snitched on Ryan Garcia.
That's that Kobe Bryant shit.
Because you know, Ryan Garcia probably got a girlfriend and shit, and he probably wasn't dancing with his girlfriend. And this nigga then snitched on him in the club, talking about, yeah, he was in there, you know what I'm saying, dancing with a little female and shit, and I walked up on. Like, man, you ain't have to say that shit. I ain't gonna lie, I'm just telling y'all, that was the first thing that I was like, man, why you snitch on it? You just snitched on this man.
That's the G code, man.
You just snitched on this man.
That's that Kobe
You
Bryant
can't
shit.
do that. You know what I'm saying? You can't do that, man.
Kobe got that microphone in his face. Shaq cheat on his wife.
Hey. I hear Gina probably in the background and shit watching this shit right now. I know what your ass gonna do when you go at the club. Yeah, I know what you gonna do when you at the club. Hey, now I'm talking about motherfucking Ryan Garcia and Tank. That man 23 years old. You know what I'm saying?
I already seen some people saying that Ryan was snitching, but that's why I'm like, bro, he don't know any better. Like, he's from fucking Victorville, bro. He's a civilian. You know what I mean? He don't know any better. Tank knows better.
And
Tank shouldn't send that.
Tank don't get no credit for taking Ryan chain. Y'all ain't.
Yeah, I agree, boss talk. You know, Ryan, he ain't built like that. So
I mean, does he?
Once you get into an altercation too with Ryan, then Golden Boy gonna want to know anyway, right? So it's like, when you, like you said, Key, when they know it's Tank and they see it's Ryan, right, in the club, a little situation happened, of course they go, hey, what happened, man? What's this? So he ain't got no right but to tell him. You know what I mean? It ain't like he come from where we come from and shit like that. So, and like you said, Tank tried him because of who he was. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nowhere in here you grab no Devin Haney or no Shakur Stevenson chain. You know what I'm saying? It just ain't happening. It ain't happening. So it's Ryan Garcia. You know he ain't built like that, but Ryan been talking all that shit. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna need a Stairmaster, boy. All this shit they've been talking about. So Tank pressed up on his ass because he knew it was Ryan Garcia. But with the little situation with the female and all that shit, man, that dude had his baby mama. That was that nigga baby mama. That nigga ain't out there doing that.
That nigga been told on that, man. You know what I'm saying?
That nigga Ryan ain't out there.
That nigga wasn't with his baby mama.
Ryan ain't out there like that, man. That nigga Ryan ain't out there like that.
Yeah, nigga that told it probably done got Ryan in trouble at the crib. I just saw Tank Davis saying that I saw what Tank put up. Who the fuck was you in the club dancing with, huh? I wasn't there. You told me you was going up with Tony House.
Yeah, you told me you was in a hotel. You was in a hotel the whole night. You was sick. You couldn't answer my call.
Yeah, you told me you was over motherfucking Tony House.
You couldn't answer my call the whole night because you was feeling sick. You had food poisoning.
Hey man, Tank told it on him and shit. Like Tank, you knew Tank knew what he do because he had enough time to think about that shit before he posted any of that shit. He's like, yeah, I'm gonna post it on this little bitch ass anyway. Goddamn, Tank. Okay, man. And Tank that nigga that fucking that say some shit in front of you. He that nigga that say some shit in front of your girl. He know he ain't supposed to say. My bad, man. That my bad. That was an accident, man. Ain't no fucking accident, nigga. You do that shit every time.
Yeah, man. After when he said up there just talking about not saying the shit.
Right. Shit. Man.
That was my cousin. Rest of the my cousin with nigga around me, man, my mom and shit, right? They in there smoking. This we was young and shit. He got the blunt and shit. My mom in the next room. What you say, boy? You want to hit this weed? What the fuck you talking about hitting my weed? You say you want to what? You want to hit the? I'm like, man, get the fuck on. Quit playing with me, man.
Right. Man, I had a partner like that growing up, nigga. Every time we get around my pops and shit, man, remember that time? Like, bro, what are you talking about? No, I don't know what you're talking about. Like, man, your pop's cool. He ain't gonna care. Man, don't tell me what the fuck my pop's gonna care about. Your snitching ass. You do that shit on purpose. Hey,
do you guys think at some point Ryan is gonna learn that some of these guys just don't play like that? You guys remember when Rolly and Teofimo rolled up on Ryan in Vegas that one time?
Bro, he's not built like that, so it doesn't correlate in his brain. Like that shit don't register in his brain that, hey, this ain't the time to be trying to play right now. You know what I'm saying? He one of motherfuckers that think goofy and want to play and shit all the time. What's happening with it, Queen? The Queen is Miss Lania in the building. What's going on with it, Miss Coach?
What's going down, Queen?
Uptown Alley Cat says Ryan is the police. Why is Ryan the police? I mean, why is he the police?
They feeding too much into that Ryan the snitch shit. Like, cut it out, man.
Like, he's a civilian, like man.
They acting like this man a motherfucking drug boss kingpin and shit.
He don't know any better. He don't know the difference. He
doesn't know no better. He was taught.
Ain't nobody was disciplined. Ain't nobody lose no money. Ain't nobody sitting in jail. You know what I'm saying? Ain't shit happened behind what he said to stop something. Ain't no fight get called off. Ain't none of that shit happen. So Yeah, I mean, like I say, when something like that happened with him and his promoter, or I mean, the company that he's fighting for asked him, y'all don't know how that went down. Y'all don't know if they, you know what I'm saying, came out and asked him. So, you know, he give him the story, man. That's it. That's how he talk, right? He go tell the fucking truth. Y'all motherfuckers know that
They
already
probably,
what's gonna happen.
in real talk, they probably asked him about it.
Yeah, what happened in the club?
Because see, the thing is, and what's happening with it, young billionaire boxer, young Billy, what's good with it?
Salute, Billy.
See, they probably heard about the shit from Tank, because right after it happened, remember, Tank posted the pictures saying caught him lacking in the club and this and that, and put the pictures up with him dancing with the female, right? Tank posted that shit. So they already had probably seen it from Tank posting it, and then asked him about it, like, what happened? Like, you know what I'm saying? What happened? And he gonna tell the whole story about what happened. Oh man, well, you know, I just tried to go up to Tank and be cool with him, and you know, and I was like, bro, are we gonna make the fight happen? Because I want to fight. You know, I want to fight Oscar, and he grabbed my chain, and you know, shit.
Right.
Probably what happened. I don't think that, like, you know, motherfuckers trying to make it look like Ryan ran out the goddamn club and shit and went to the authorities and told, and then got his man. Come on, you know, niggas gonna bring, you know how motherfuckers gonna do, bro.
Over exaggerate every damn thing.
Over exaggerate and blow it up and shit. But that's probably what happened. They probably asked him about it, and he probably told, like, yeah, I seen him in the club, and this what went down. Now, did he have to say all of that? Nah. He could have just did like Tank did and been like, hey man, yeah, I seen him in the club. It wasn't nothing, you know. I just asked him was the fight gonna happen, and we exchanged some words, and that was it. And left it at that. But he not gonna do that, because I mean, what type of code he done been taught? He not like that. So you can't make him like that, and all of a sudden, oh man, he a snitch. That's just like, you know what I'm saying? You live in a gated community, in your motherfucking and you going in and out and shit with bricks and shit every day. You going in and out with bricks, and your motherfucking next door neighbor tell on you. You ain't finna be like motherfucking Miss Johnson and Mary over there. They snitches. Oh man, they snitch. That's what they supposed to do.
That's what
they're gonna do. They're gonna tell on you. Like, it don't make no sense, bro. Like, so to Ryan Garcia, no different. But now it makes a better storyline to the fight, right? That's just another storyline to the fight. But like I said, if Ryan had a hauled off, even if Ryan had a mushed him in his motherfucking face, you know what I'm saying? If Ryan had to did something in return, do you know how much bigger this fight would even be? Because now that shit going everybody. You on goddamn Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, whatever. Everybody is talking about
as yellow as Tank is.
Everybody want that motherfucking story. Like Ryan Garcia took off on Tank. Oh my God, they was in the club and they got the rumbling in. And now motherfuckers like, oh man, the fight wouldn't have been put on if that had happened. Oh yeah, they definitely would have put the fight on in, because now that fight is much, much more bigger. These promoters are businessmen. They need a storyline like that. They might pretend like, oh man, now y'all done got yourself in some trouble. Man, they'll break their neck to put on that goddamn fight if that shit happened. So yeah, man, I think now Tank definitely got, even though most people would say Tank already had the upper hand because he's a better fighter than Ryan. Oh, he definitely got the upper hand mentally now.
Yeah, he does for sure.
He definitely got the upper hand. You know what I'm saying? He's not gonna respect, he's not gonna respect Ryan Garcia, even though I believe that Ryan Garcia really believes that he can beat Tank, because if he didn't believe that he could beat Tank, I don't think he'll be begging for this fight like this. Ryan Garcia been begging for this fight for a minute, so I think he believed he could beat Tank. But now, even if Tank looked at Ryan Garcia before and was like, yeah, he might give me a good fight, Tank ain't really thinking that no more. He like, man, this nigga pussy. He just let me grab his shit, and then he went back and told him what happened and shit. Oh yeah.
Man, I seen
but on that same token,
ass whoop like that too.
On that same token, Tank better not, like, I guess, underestimate him for that too. Because some guys, and I'm going to use Sebastian Fundora I look at Sebastian Pandora and I'm like, oh, he looked like a guy that's just he ain't built like that.
My
You know what I mean?
gosh, yep, perfect.
But
example.
in the ring, bro, he gonna whoop somebody's ass.
You're right. You're right. Let me read Sheena comment. So Sheena says, just imagine sitting at a table. Then here comes some dude you don't like standing over you. Ryan was wrong for approaching Tank. But Sheena, you have to understand. Sheena. But you got to understand, right? I don't look at it like that. You got to understand that they're fighters, right? That's their profession. Fact. They don't have, like, to me, I never looked at Ryan and Gervonta Davis like, oh man, they got real beef. If they see each other in the streets, man, and they approach you, it's gonna go. No, why? Y'all finna make millions and millions and millions and millions of dollars from fighting each other. I never looked at that as them having real beef. Did anybody on the panel ever look at Ryan Garcia and like, oh man, they got real beef? Did you, Money? OTB?
Hell nah, bro.
Nope. Even Rolly and Gervonta, bro. I think Gervonta's smart enough to realize, like, hey, these guys can make me a lot of money.
Right. And so, like, and I hear what you're saying, Sheena, but that's not that wasn't the type of time, right?
Okay,
and
so
he ain't coming, and he didn't come over there from what he was saying. He didn't come over there on that with that type of energy. He came over on some cool shit. So if we both fighters, and yeah, we talk back and forth on Twitter, but that's what fighters do to build the fight. It was never oh man, if I see you in the streets, they never was like that with each other. Now Tank and Gary Russell, yeah. Tank and motherfucking
energy.
Tank and what's the other dude that was supposed to fight Mickey Bay?
Devin Farmer.
Tank and Tevin Farmer, yeah. They had like shit to where you was like, okay, if these niggas see each other in the streets, this shit finna go down for real. Like Gary Russell called them all type of bitches and hoes. So if Gary Russell had been the one that walked up to him and Tank did that shit, it's like, okay, yeah, you don't walk up on that nigga because y'all already know y'all don't like each other, and it's like that. But him and Ryan Garcia was never like that between them. It was just on some, talking shit to build a fight on Twitter type shit. It wasn't, and Ryan Garcia is not like that. He ain't never came at Tank like that on some like, oh yeah, I'm a street cat and I'll slap the shit out you if I ever see you. Shit like that.
Let me tell you though, Key, but to the point though, like what Sheena's saying, like, okay, I just heard what Ryan Garcia said though. He came up to his table and shit, like, but you never know what type of time Tank was on or what the fuck he was feeling at the time either. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like sometimes people be in that little moment or in that mood, like, get the fuck out of my face. So it ain't like he no fucking friendly and friends with Ryan like that neither. So we don't know if Tank taking that shit personal or not. Cause you gotta think about it, Key. When you see Tank and Ryan talking, Tank ain't like, he don't laugh or shit. Like he be dead ass serious. Like even the Mike Tyson interview, like that's why I say Ryan know how to get under his skin, right? Ryan know how to get under Tank's skin. But I don't think he really like Ryan. He don't. Like, I'm gonna be real. So when Ryan walk up to his table and shit and saying what he said, right? And Tank react the way he react, he's probably like, man, get the fuck away from me, bro. Like, I don't want to talk to you, nigga. Like, when we go make the fight happen, we'll talk about making the fight happen. When it's time to talk about that, like, I'm in a club chilling. Like Shane said, don't come fuck with me. But Ryan said once he grabbed a chain of security there and shit, so he wasn't worried about it. He like, okay, when he let my shit go, he said something back to his ass, though, said he wasn't gonna repeat it. So, he probably said something to his ass, you know what I mean? But like you said, it ain't like Ryan approached him on no, you know what I'm saying, or this, that, or whatever the fuck, right? But Tank probably like, man, get the fuck out of my face after you talked all that shit, or you know what I mean? Like, you never know how he taking it. Like in this head, he probably don't like his ass. Like when I see you, I slap the shit out you, boy. Like I'll slap the shit out your ass. So when you see me, don't approach me like everything all cool and good and friendly and shit. Like I like you, nigga. So that's probably how Tank was taking it that day. We don't know what the fuck he was feeling that night.
I think, like I said, in this statement, Money Brown, right? Money Brown TV LLC does not comply or agree with this statement. But I think, like I said, I think that Tank was probably drinking a little bit. You know what I'm saying? They were both drinking. You know what I'm saying? I think that Tank was probably feeling himself drinking a little bit. He already on that level because Tank, he probably one of them niggas that get. I've seen Tank before, like when he knocked it when he was feeling himself backstage and that fan had his phone up and he went
so nigga angry drunk,
and snatched that shit out of his hand.
Yeah, angry drunkie.
Yeah, he an angry drunk because he done went through trauma and shit. He done went through childhood trauma, right? So he kind of angry, so he was already on that time. Now, motherfucking Ryan Garcia, like I said, he one of them motherfucking giddy drunks. Think everything is fucking sweet. Went over there, he ha ha. Hey, bro, oh, there's Tank. Hey, man, and putting his hand out like everything cool. And Tank already on that time. Like, bitch, ain't nothing fucking funny. You know what I'm saying? You come over here with your goofy ass with that stupid smile, all that shit you was talking on Twitter. Now, in Tank head, before when they was on Twitter, he like, we just building the fight. But now he thinking less shit. Yeah, he talking that shit. I'm ready to go. And Tank was on go mode. And Ryan wasn't on that shit. Ryan was on some business shit like, yeah, shit, we both in the club. Shit, let's make this fight happen. And Ryan liked to make a scene for the cameras too. Like, yeah, Tank, let's make it happen. He probably got a little loud and shit. Yeah, he probably got loud and shit, thinking like, okay, Tank gonna be cool with this shit because we building the fight, and Tank wasn't on that type of time, bro.
Right. Like, and to Tank credit though. To Tank credit, I done seen Tank get gangster with gangsters. You know what I mean? And I done seen AB and them have to tell Tank, like, hey, he ain't one of them, bro. Like, you understand? And he done brought his ass back over there, wet palms and all. Shook everybody's hand. My bad, bro. My bad. You know what I mean? But so I gotta say, Tank ego is always Tank ego. You understand? So I can't say like Tank only like that with weak ass niggas. And I done seen Tank, goddamn it, damn near jump off with one of the gangsters in my city. Like, you understand? Over a sweatsuit. Bro, go to hand Tank a sweatsuit. Like, Tank, like, I'm rich, bitch. I'm rich, bitch ass nigga. I don't need that shit. They like, bro, like, not him. Like, he ain't one of them, bro. You can't talk to dude like that. Dude.
Yeah, you gotta chill out doing all that shit. Hey, all I gotta say is he wasn't on that type of time with them Charlos, though.
Nah, hell nah. Shit, he wasn't on that type of time with the homie. I gotta say that. He brought his red hand ass back over there.
Hey, Tank wasn't on that type of time with them Charlo. He backstage. Charlo like, yeah, nigga. Yeah, you little bitch ass nigga. Fuck ass nigga. Yeah, nigga. What's up now?
Man, he was talking reckless to him and AB. Bitch ass niggas. I'll smack both of y'all
bitch ass nigga. Hey, that nigga Tank was back there.
Stop it, kid. Tank was talking back to that. Tank was talking back to that nigga.
Stop he wasn't. I'll pull up the motherfucker.
AB. AB was talking back to that ass too.
Film right now, that nigga Tank. Tank's body language was like AB's body language when he was walking back to the dressing room after Madonna had whooped his ass.
Nah, hell nah, kid. Hell nah.
And he was like, you talking to me? Yeah, bitch. Them motherfucking Charlo.
That was Jamel.
They ain't got it all upstairs. That nigga Jamel, man, he was ready to get it. He was ready to get active.
Jamel's a little bitch ass nigga. Little crabby little bitch. And you too,
nigga. Couldn't get his words out.
He looking at Adrian Brown. And you too, nigga. Hey, so who the fuck you talking about?
Hey, AB was like, yeah, nigga, you ain't about. Hey, see, AB, he ain't want that action too, but AB, he couldn't go out like that. He like, shit, I got a lot of motherfuckers around me. AB was like, hold me back real quick. Yeah, nigga, who you talking to me? Oh, yeah, you ain't about that life. You ain't about that life.
that nigga Jamel was on demon time. That nigga was looking like
Jamel be looking.
Man, that nigga, they had the whole Barclays on Smash.
Nigga neck cocked like a motherfucker.
Come on.
Man, they had
I want to say something.
Sam Watson. They had to go against Sam Watson to calm
shit more funny than Jamel at one night, boy, in that hallway, boy. And they had it. I ain't gonna even put my dog out there like, but boy, that nigga was feeling so good, boy. And he was talking to the real president of Showtime, not Steven Espinosa, the motherfucker who really owns Showtime. I don't know if I sent that to you before, Key, but boy, that shit was so funny. I think Terry James say, "Go ahead, keep on walking."
You gotta send that shit to me. I gotta see that.
When I tell you that shit was so funny, that nigga say, "This is Mr. Walker. How you doing, Mr.?" That nigga sound like Eleanor Gordon, bro. When they.
Hey, bro, like I said, man, I done been around the Charlos, nigga, when they throw like that, nigga. They fun to be around. I ain't gonna lie. In the club, nigga, the Charlos fun to be around, but them niggas is loose cannon for real.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I ain't gonna get into it. Like I said, that shit that y'all see on camera, oh, it gets 20 times worse. It gets 20 times worse.
I believe it.
Tone 40 says Tank with KO Gary Russell Jr. He only won 26. He might. But I tell you like that, I bet you he ain't gonna try to grab Gary Russell shit, because Gary Russell about that shit for real.
Facts. Gary
Russell, a real ass man, he about that shit for real. He gonna stand on whatever he say too in real life.
And Gary's gonna have his people with him. So for every one person Tank got in his entourage, Gary Russell got a brother with the same exact name.
Shit,
so
Gary
he got the numbers on his side too.
He got that little man syndrome, boy.
Yeah, Gary Russell try to brawl all them niggas and get beat the fuck stumped out. You gonna have to stump Gary Russell out. He'd be by himself.
And I think when Ryan walked up to Gervonta, Ryan was like with, I don't know who the fuck he was with, but
some little white boy had
some fucking some dude that probably does his analytics or so. I don't fuck his fucking tax guy or something.
And that's what made him do that, man. But you don't get no points for that type shit, man.
He ain't looking for no points off that shit. You walked up to that man's table, he wasn't feeling it. Like, get the fuck away from me. Period.
John Kramer said, "Is it true that Shakur said about being the first Puerto Rican pound for pound champion?" I mean, I'm pretty sure he said
that's his lineage. Like, if the man wanna claim his culture, that's his culture, bro. So if you go out there and say you want to be the first Puerto Rican pound for pound champion, the man daddy is Puerto Rican. His daddy is a full-blown Puerto Rican. So he's a Puerto Rican. And people is mad because he grew up in the ghettos and shit like that, but he's a Puerto Rican, and he Puerto Rican and black, but he's saying he's Puerto Rican. Like, come on, man. It is what it is out here, bro. You can't tell what they want to represent or their culture or shit like that, fam.
Because y'all ain't say shit to Carmelo Anthony.
If you want to go out there and be the first Puerto Rican pound for pound champion, that's that man lifestyle.
What's Carmelo?
He Puerto Rican too.
He Puerto Rican?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you like this. Motherfucker Shakur was looking, he like, okay, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, the blacks, they gonna ride me. But shit, bro. He like, shit, nigga. I ain't never sold no 11,000, put no 11,000 heads in the arena until I said I was Puerto Rican. Where that flag at? Where that flag at? Shit, boxing is a business. Boxing is a motherfucking business. I don't know what y'all talking about, but like I said, he was looking around the arena where all the niggas were supposed to be supporting him. It was like, okay, how many we got? 6,000, 5,000, 5,500. Okay. Soon as he said he was Puerto Rican, how many we got? 11,000. Hey, Papi. Hey, Papi. Hey, Papi. For real, where my flag at? Shit. I know what Shakur doing. Continue to do what you're doing, Shakur. It's working for you. Continue to do what your daddy was Puerto Rican, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Shit, continue to do what he was doing. Shit. His dad was Puerto Rican though, so I mean, you can't act like he just flogging this shit. But I mean,
right. I mean, that man
was or is. Did he die?
Yeah. Well, he's died. He did.
Yeah.
He did.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's.
I don't know if he really knew his pops like that, but hey, shit.
Nah, you know it, Daddy. You know that.
Like I said, what's the numbers looking like? Okay, yeah, let me get that flag.
Facts.
I ain't knocking them shit. Damn right, nigga. I mean, that's you know, like people got mad when Andre Ward came out and said he was white, right? They always want to make it like that. Yeah, but they always want to make it as if they trying to take away from them being black, like they don't want to be black. You feel me? Okay, man, they know that part of life. They know exactly what they is, and they love the black culture, but can't get mad for them people tapping in with the other side, bro. Period. Fuck that shit.
Yeah.
What's up with my dogs, man? What's up with
the Cal TBS? Happy birthday.
What's up, Kyle?
Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. And I gotta say this though. People keep saying they keep bringing up the Puerto Rican flag, but he got RIP dad on his trunks. So it's not like the nigga never thought about his dad or referenced his pops or anything like that. So he got RIP dad on all his trunks for years now. So, you know, if he want to rock the flag, let him rock the flag. And if he gets some extra money out of rocking that motherfucker, let him get that extra money. You know what I'm saying?
Like I said, you know what I'm saying? What's the numbers looking like? Okay, when I say I'm Puerto Rican, what was the numbers looking like after that? Okay, yeah, give me this flag. I'm gonna have this flag, this motherfucking flag from now on. Hey, that's an extra motherfucking $5 million on my paycheck.
Hey, listen. Now
I
put me on the
tripping. I ain't tripping on
the same shit.
A nigga can live in the
I need
truth,
to be on the Puerto Rican Day Parade, nigga. Give me that fight weekend, nigga. It's on.
Exactly, Cal. That's you feel me in New York. Like, come on, bro, stop playing.
Yeah, because I ain't gonna bite nobody.
Shit. Miguel Cotto.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna try to bite nobody when I'm fighting. So go ahead.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you like this. Man. Back when I was younger, you know what I'm saying? Oh man, you got some good ass hair. What, you got Puerto Rican in you?
Nah, where I come from,
it was Indian.
Oh, she finna let me. Oh, yeah,
Indian, right?
Tonight I got
it
Puerto
was
Rican.
Indian.
It's Indian where we come from. It's Indian.
Hey, tonight I got Puerto Rican in me.
Everybody Cherokee Indian. Sit your ass down, you mixed motherfucker.
Nigga, so the niggas see the girls with the good hair. Hey, girl, come here. What's your? Oh yeah, we got Indian in our family.
What you mixed with?
Sit your ass there.
Yeah, I got Puerto Rican in me tonight.
Hey, OTB, man, November 12th, bro. We linking up in Cleveland, man. What's happening?
Yeah, you see him amping that shit too. Montana and Richardson Hitchens got into it today.
Oh yeah,
they was talking cash money.
Y'all didn't know. I think Richardson Hitchens, well, he signed to DAZN now, right? And he's about to fight. Guess who he about to fight? Lipinets.
He's gonna
fight Lipinets?
I think he's gonna fight Lipinets.
No, he's got to fight against
not on the 12th.
Yeah,
not on the
12th. Well, what was Lipinets talking about? Because Richard Hitchens, he put up a post like showing that he coming to DAZN or whatever, and then Lipinets, he posted back saying like something like basically now you ain't gotta well, I'm glad some like, you know what I'm saying, like you ain't gotta talk shit from the other side because I already been signed. Lipinets was like already been signed. So I thought that's who he was fighting.
No, he's fighting let me see real quick. He's fighting some dude named Alamo.
Who? Oh, I ain't heard of him.
I never heard of him either. I don't know
Alamo.
who he is.
Well, I think this would be killing me though, right? Niggas always talking about, man, I got a big announcement for my next fight. Yeah, my next fight gonna be big. And then
what they gonna do with it, though?
You ain't never heard of.
They gonna try to put him out 10 and 11 on the same card. Probably try to build that shit up that way.
Right, that'll be
they are on the same card
for sure.
Put him on the same card.
Yeah, he's on the Montana Love undercard. I think he's a co-main event.
Put him on the same card, and then let them talk their shit after that. Once they start, you know what I'm saying?
I'll be saying that motherfucker.
But
hey, I'm excited for that, man.
Just keep that shit in the ring, man. I ain't like where that shit was going. Y'all telling each other to tread lightly in the city, and hit Montana Love told Richardson Hitchens, walk lightly when you up here, savages in Cleveland and shit. Man, keep that shit in the ring. Y'all boxers, bro.
Why these dudes just be like man,
come on with that gangster shit. Leave that shit up.
They need to leave that shit alone, man. For real.
Yo, let me ask you guys. Let me ask you specifically, Pete, because I know you like Richardson Hitchens. Do you like the Matchroom signing or no?
I don't like real. To me, I would either say sign with Matchroom or Top Rank because those are the two promotions that's gonna keep you active.
Facts.
They're gonna keep you active. Now he's at 140. I would have rather seen him sign with Top Rank. But if you ain't gonna sign with Top Rank, so I wouldn't want him to sign with PBC because he would have been sitting on the shelf.
Really? I wanted him to sign with either Top Rank or PBC. I thought Matchroom was like the last option.
Like he was with Floyd and them. He was sitting on the shelf. Then he gonna go from them to PBC and Floyd and Al Heyman like that. They gonna sit that boy on the shelf. I don't think that he was gonna get no fights. I really don't.
Shit, he was already on the shelf.
But I think he was on the shelf because of Mayweather Promotions, not because of PBC. Because
see, my thing, right, is early in your career, you need to be with a promoter that's gonna have you fighting 3-4 times a year. Like every 2-3 months, we seeing Richard Hitchens. DAZN gonna do that. We know that. We've seen that. DAZN gonna do that, right? Top Rank will do that. You get over there with PBC, you still gonna be fighting once a year. Okay, if you do start fighting, they're gonna let you fight once a year, twice at the most. And it's gonna be, you know what I'm saying, you fighting a Rudy Poot, then you come back and fight another Rudy Poot, and then you don't fight no more for the rest of the year. Motherfuckers beat and forgot about you, dog. At this point in his career, he need to be, whether he fighting top level competition or not, he need to be somewhere to where we're seeing him all the time, to where his demand keeps rising. Your demand can't continue to rise if we only seeing you once or twice a year, and then you're fighting the fucking Rudy Poot once or twice a year. So yeah, now could he have done better by signing with Top Rank? Yes. I think I would have rather see him sign the Top Rank, but PBC, hell nah. Fuck that. Hell nah. I wouldn't.
I just feel like they got a better stable at 140 than Matchroom does.
But they can't keep them active.
But it doesn't matter if you ain't fighting them.
Facts.
Yeah, that's true.
We see Gary Antoine Russell, goddamn it, once a year.
And that's a goddamn shame. That's what I'm saying, man. PBC full of dog shit, man. Now listen,
hey, back off Hal now. Hold on now.
All right, man, they full of dog shit, man.
Yeah, we gotta keep it real. We gotta keep it real. Look, this boy turned professional in 2017, and he only got 14 fights.
Yeah, that's come on.
Well, we also got to put it on him too, because he ain't made himself marketable. He ain't made himself available.
See, you always want to protect the PBC. No, fuck that.
Hold on though, we got to call a duck a
man.
duck now, Cal. You feel me, bro? Like you got to make yourself marketable too. Now that ain't their job. Yeah, I mean that ain't their job to market you.
I'm gonna say this.
You got to help make yourself marketable to keep yourself
PBC.
active.
Yeah, it's not PBC. You can't blame PBC for Floyd Mayweather shit. That's one thing. Like I'm with Box Talk on that one.
Yes,
but he was active in the beginning. He fought 3 times in 17. He fought 3 times in 18. He fought 1, 2, 3, 4 times in 2019. It only became 2020 where he fought twice, and he only fought once in 2021 and 2000. And I think that's when they started bumping heads with Floyd and them ass in 2021. And then they gave him one fight in 2022, and now he about to have his first fight up on the Matchroom. So. You know, he was probably on their ass telling them he want to be active and shit like that, and they probably weren't giving him fights because he said he had a big fight.
They was making that nigga fight on the undercard when it was nobody in the arena but the motherfucking cameraman.
But I'm gonna tell you this though, Agenis Mendez beat Malik Hawkins. You know, the Rodriguez boy. You know, he was putting on some good competition. Even Nicholas Delabama, you know, he's putting on good competition. He's been fighting good competition and shit, but it's all about staying active. So, and I ain't saying good competition as in motherfuckers that's somebody's, but motherfuckers with winning records. It wasn't like you just fighting little Rudy Poos that was nobody. They ain't never done shit.
Hey, but look what DAZN already did. Look, DAZN already got him in, right? Fighting Hitchison versus Alamo for a motherfucking North American super lightweight title. That nigga already fights for the North American super lightweight title. Man, let's give it up to DAZN, man.
Facts.
But the thing is they putting him on, and I'm pretty sure they're gonna have him on TV.
Yeah, they will.
He's slot with TMT.
Hey, listen, let's keep it a buck, bro. Let's keep it 1,000.
And that fight Mayweather sell
Promotions. Out. Mayweather got mad at Gervonta Davis. Anytime he get mad at Floyd, anytime Floyd get mad at Gervonta Davis, he always fucking over one of Gervonta Davis' partners. Man, he put Malik Hawkins in there with Doran Price. He had a fucking fight. They knew he was going. If Doran Price didn't mess up his knee, dude was gonna lose that fight, bro.
I don't think he was fucking over Tank partners because he had a situation with Tank. That was a stepping it up for Malik Hawkins. So you going on, you fighting Doran Price. It's like, okay, you got to step it up now, right? And we know what happened with Doran. That's my St. Louis dog, and his knee went out and shit like that. And I thought he was winning, and I thought he would have won. But Malik, he ended up getting the win. But I don't think it was on no shit or, you know, I'm mad at Tank, so now I'm gonna go take, you know, this Baltimore kid to put him in there and hoping that he lose. Nah, negative with that, bro.
I'm gonna tell you the truth, right? I'm gonna tell you the honest to God truth, right? As soon as he got into it with him, right, they announced the fight. I told everybody on Barbershop Conversation, I said, hey, he setting him up, bro. He mad at Tank. He setting him up, bro. He set him up with this fight. I mean, immediately as soon as him and Tank got into it, huh? It was so quick because it was like as soon as he got into it with Tank, that was bruh next fight. I'm like, bro, damn, like you gonna put him in there with him right now?
Yeah, man. Mayweather do be doing a whole bunch of little
No,
petty shit.
they wanted the bro. Me and Malik Hawkins' mama talk, bro. You probably know Malik Mama too. Kyle. That's a fight they won. There wasn't no position or put him in there with Dover Price because he's mad at Tank, huh?
You was right too.
About what, sis?
About your recall?
But yeah, man. And y'all hit the like button. Y'all smash the like button because I know it's a lot of people in here. Let me check this like, man.
Facts,
get on my blue blood shit real quick, man.
Facts.
Hold on, let me check these likes. See what these likes is looking like. Hold on. Let me see. Come on, y'all. This is ridiculous, y'all. This is absolutely ridiculous. Why do we have 195 people in the building, people?
What's the likes at?
We should have 500 likes. Why are the likes not at 500, my people?
What are we doing?
What are we doing here? It's 195 people in the building. Why don't we have 500 likes?
Hey, man, I'm out. I'm heading to the Bengals game, man.
Salute to my brother Blue.
The Bengals and the Dolphins game.
Blue be on that motherfucker. Hey, Blue gonna get your ass. You come in his shit and don't hit his like button, he gonna tell you. And I'll be like, man, I bet Blue, he got some special shit that YouTube and gave him, and he know everybody that didn't hit the like button. Motherfucker, Juan Ramos. I just checked the YouTube analytics and he didn't hit the like button.
He the only person on YouTube who
Young
get
Billy.
the names when they come in the chat.
You came in here, you saluted everybody, you didn't hit the like button. I got it right here.
Hey, man. I'm about to roll down to the Bengals game, bros, man. We got the
you going to the Bengals game?
Yeah, man. I'm about to go.
I hope they lose tonight, man. For real.
Who are playing OTB?
We went the Dolphins.
I hope they lose because I picked the Bengals.
Man, I picked 100 that Tyreek Hill get hurt because he been talking cash money shit. So I just want to go see them light his ass up for real, man. But I got a big interview tomorrow. I ain't gonna say who it is. I just want to see who tap in with me and come and check it out. It's big. Just think Ohio boxers. You know what I mean? And we definitely work.
What time you going on? Send me a
I'm coming on at 3. Yeah, I'm gonna send you the link, bro. Yeah, that way you can come up.
Join to my phone. Send it to my phone number.
I got you, Key. I got you. Man, I appreciate everybody up here. I appreciate y'all, man. I'm out.
Yes, sir. What up, Knockout? Hector Garcia, what's happening with it? Salute.
Yeah, I agree with Knockout. He's like, we root for injuries now? That's fucked up, OTB. We don't do that. God
damn. Yeah, no, I picked hopefully, you know what I'm saying? Hopefully the Bengals lose tonight because I picked Miami, but shit. They letting that boy go out there with a concussion. Hey,
I know.
He damn sure got a concussion for sure. And then you got a concussion and you got a quick turnaround like that. That's crazy.
I hope Burrow balls out. I got him on my fantasy. I don't give a fuck who wins, but I hope Burrow balls out.
I ain't did fantasy in 2 years. Before that, I think I played fantasy from like shit. What I do, man, I did fantasy probably for like 7 years straight.
Right side, AB. That's who's in talks. That's who they're working on.
Who?
Dub right side said, "Who's really fighting next?" AB.
Adrian Broner.
That's what they're working on. Yeah.
Oh shit! I don't know. You think AB gonna? You think he gonna step up to the plate and fight, or you think it's gonna be some? Because that should have to be. What network it gonna be on? Showtime.
Showtime. Yeah, Showtime PBC.
Hey, that should be dope. That's the fight. Remember, I put that out. Shit, I think I was the.
Did you?
I was the only one that put that shit out. Well, I know it's cats that came behind me and put it out, but I was the first one to put that shit out. That Rolly and AB, right? And now you see, money it's coming to fruition, right? You got to speak shit into existence, but to me, that's a huge fight just from the build up.
You say who? Rolly and AB?
Yeah, Rolly and
You talking about
AB.
that shit?
Yeah, remember when I put that shit out with Rolly and AB? And I think, bro, that's the fight that'll be big because both of them motherfuckers can talk their ass off. Imagine that. I don't know. I hope they make it. I hope they make it, dog, because I like to see that.
And Rolly likes AB. AB likes Rolly too, but they're gonna know how to sell a fight.
Yeah, because Rolly said he was like, man, nobody can't say shit about AB to me. He said, man, AB, like he fucked with AB. He said that was his favorite fighter growing up. AB.
He's told me numerous times. I never met AB, but Rolly's told me numerous times he likes AB a lot. He thinks he's a really like whatever persona he puts on screen. He said behind the scenes, AB is like a really, really good guy.
I hear that from a lot of people. A lot of people say that shit. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people. I met AB one time. He was man. I mean, I didn't met him twice, and he was cool. He was kind of like on some low key, laid back shit. And I met him, but that shit right there would be fine. Imagine the shit talking, because both of them is gonna take it all the way to a whole different level, and they know how to do that, and they know how to do that shit and make people believe that shit too.
So let me ask you guys something. Pretend I'm not here, right? Pretend I'm not here. I'm not Rolly's friend. I'm fucking nobody. Do you guys think that's a pay-per-view worthy fight or no?
Yeah, because they're gonna sell it like that. I do. That's you got to give, in order for Adrian Broner to be relevant, you got to give him somebody that can go toe to toe with him with the mouth, right? Because I'm gonna tell you like this. I don't even think that AB can beat Rolly right now, and I'm just being honest.
We don't think so either.
Pay-per-view Rolly. I mean pay-per-view worthy. No, that's not no pay-per-view fight.
I mean, it's not a pay-per-view fight on paper, right? Money. This is the thing. It's not a pay-per-view fight on paper, but they will build it into a pay-per-view fight. They got big enough mouths to make it a pay-per-view fight. Now in the ring. From what Adrian Broner is right now to what Rolly has done in his career, no, it's not a pay-per-view fight on paper. But the way that they're gonna sell it, they're gonna make that shit a pay-per-view fight. Yeah. If they get a little bit of help promoting it from the networks.
I think the better question would be will we buy it on pay-per-view? I'll buy it. But
we will, you know why? Because once they get done talking, they're gonna make you want to see them. They're gonna make you, man. How many times that we pay, or how many times that not even pay, because Adrian Broner only been on pay-per-view one time, but how many times did he have us tuned in and couldn't wait to see him fight just off of the shit that he talked, and he come in and give you the same boring shit that he had been giving you 5 straight fights before that.
Hey, and also
surviving.
And also, bro, we're AB apologists, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like I know you ain't no more, but I still find myself making excuses for that man every 5 minutes. Like, you know what I'm saying? He means so much to the sport. If he could just fucking win a goddamn fight or even fight, you know what I'm saying? The shit that we could get from him, bro. It would be amazing.
And then, you know, motherfucker, and then you got so many casters going, oh, man, yeah, AB gonna fuck up Rolly. And AB gonna get to talking that shit. AB gonna fuck up Rolly. Man, see, AB, you know what I'm saying? He had the training camp, right? And he pulled out, but he been in 2 training camps now. AB gonna be in shape. AB gonna let his motherfucking hands go. And how many thousands and thousands and thousands of people gonna believe that shit? They gonna believe that shit. Then you got Rolly on the other hand.
You're looking at one right now.
He gonna get to talk about, oh, my penis is bigger than AB's whole body. And he gonna be saying all type of shit. Oh, I'm knocking him the fuck out. I'm knocking AB the fuck out. He's washed up. Look at his fucking fat ass stomach. Hey, he's gonna be posting pictures of AB training when his belly was out and shit. He gonna have everybody on fucking Instagram laughing and shit. He gonna be posting shit about Adrian Broner. Look at his mouth. Look what Madonna did to his fucking mouth. He had a dick in the side of his mouth. Look at him walking down the fuck. He gonna be talking. He gonna get to talking that shit, bro.
Hey, look at him. He love kissing on Tank. Their little boyfriends, little bitches. They love kissing one another. Look at him.
Yeah,
look at the little bitches in the car. They love kissing one another. Fuck these little bitches, man. These little motherfuckers can't fuck with me, man.
Yeah.
I'm fucking Rolly, man. Now, one thing Rolly is, like we said, now that's one thing you can't take from the boy. Entertaining
Yeah,
as
he
fuck.
gonna.
And he can, I don't know, he can talk that shit with the best of them, bro. And if people go say, "Oh, that motherfucker sound retarded and dumb," but boy, you gonna be laughing your ass off, boy. Cause when he showed that little one thing, when he was like that talking about woo woo woo, remember when I said you? He's like woo 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 woo. Whenever seen at the press conference and shit, I said this motherfucker Rolly, boy. And I ain't gonna lie, it was motherfuckers calling me talking about, man, I don't know, man. This dude look like he can punch, man. I'm like, bro, Tank better knock his ass out, bro. Y'all just talking. But it's just Rolly know how to appease to the casuals, right? He know how to appease to the casuals, bro.
He do it. He gonna get to talking shit. He probably gonna post the you know, I was a fucking fan of Adrian Broner. Man, fuck him now. Because once I cried as a kid when I saw him get his ass fucking beat. He made me cry. Fuck this guy. You know, he gonna get to talking that shit, bro, and everybody gonna be in tears. I ain't gonna lie. When he got on Tank helmet, bro, that shit was funny as hell. That nigga got to post the Tank dancing in his drawers and shit and dancing to motherfucking.
Nah, the one that got me that when he had Tank ass in that motherfucking court snapping his finger singing that song.
Hey, that shit was funny as hell, man. Rolly can sell a motherfucking fight, and AB can sell a fight. If you really think about it, right? Think about it right now.
It's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard for pay. Like they don't get people entertained, but it's still gonna be hard for pay-per-view. I don't see that.
But if you think about it right now,
right? That don't mean they can't put it on pay-per-view because they put motherfucking Luis Ortiz and Chris Arreola on that shit. You know what I'm saying? You can, if you're looking for a certain number, not saying they're looking for big ass numbers, but you know, we'll see that. I'll buy it. That's the
casuals gonna tap into that shit. And if you really think about it, right? We always talked about how AB could sell a fight and all that shit. Bruh, Rolly is AB right now when it comes to when it comes to that shit talking and doing all type of shit. He just don't have the impact that AB has in the ring because AB was putting that work in the ring and you know, and they put him on display. He was like the showcase fighter. But shit, Rolly be doing all that shit too, bro. He do all that shit that AB was, you know, like not
one thing to say about Rolly
in a different way. He do it in his own way.
Yeah. He gonna come try to knock your ass out, though. You can give him that.
Yeah. Check this out, though. All four of us was not thinking about for 1 second buying Luis Ortiz versus Andy Ruiz. Us four on this panel would all pay for Rolly versus Adrian Broner. We would pay for that.
Pay for that shit. I ain't gonna lie. I would actually pay for that shit. Hector Garcia says he'll buy it for sure. Yeah.
If I bought motherfucking Luis, all right, like you said, if I bought Luis Ortiz and Andy Ruiz, and not just that, if I buy motherfucking Chris Arreola and Luis Ortiz and Luis, did we have to pay for Luis Ortiz and Charles Martin? I know we had to pay for some shit that
was
we shouldn't have to pay for. Yeah, so for damn sure, I'll buy Rolly and AB just because I like both of them, right? I'll buy them, motherfucker. But you asking, is it a pay-per-view? Is it pay-per-view worthy? No, it's not.
No, not on paper. Not on paper, but I ain't gonna lie, bro. If they put that fight on, I'm gonna be hella intrigued because that's a fight I'm gonna want to see. Like, what's gonna happen? Is Rolly gonna knock his motherfucking ass out? Is AB gonna actually really let his hands go? And is he gonna beat Rolly ass? And that's an interesting fight when you even really get to start talking about it, bro.
The good thing, though, the good thing, Keto, is he back with Kevin Cunningham.
AB is?
Yeah.
That made it more interesting because now you gotta think about taking AB serious again. Because Kevin Cunningham,
I don't even know if that can save his ass.
Well, I'm gonna tell you like this, money. Like, and salute to Gerald GT. Salute to GT. You know what I'm saying? But hey, he ain't no Kevin Cunningham. He can't make AB listen and do the things that Kevin Cunningham can do because see, Kevin Cunningham, he militant. It's either you going to do what the fuck I'm telling you to do or you gonna leave. And we don't need you over here. We don't want you over here. Kevin Cunningham is no nonsense. GT is more of a friend. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I'm not saying that he's not no good trainer. I'm just saying that he's more. I look at him more also as like, you know, AB
yes,
gonna be able to get away with a lot of shit. If AB don't want to work today, he ain't really got to work today.
Yeah, Gerald Tucker, yes, man, bro. That's what he is. At the same time, I don't think it's like Kevin Cunningham can help his ass get the weight down, things like that, but it still come to his ass inside the ring, let his fucking hands go, which he ain't gonna do. And if you ask me, Rolly gonna win that shit.
But he might not have to let his hands go that much against Rolly like that though, because Rolly is not. Listen,
let me read the super chat real quick. Let me get through the super chat real quick. Big Dog Willie, hashtag Congo, hashtag TWT. I don't really, is he in TWT or he just put that shit in his name? I don't know if I don't know if he with TWT putting a super chat like this, but I appreciate you for the super chat, bro. Amir Khan KOs Roy Jones Jr. in third round super facts. Facts. I appreciate you. Hold on. And salute, and I appreciate the super chat, big dog. Swat Jones says, love the channel. He said, love the channel, bro. Blessings, man. I appreciate you always showing love, Swat Jones. Yes, sir. But we gon' and I still want to get into this Devin Haney and Keyshawn Davis and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? I want to talk about that shit too. But
me too.
I want to see Rolly and I want to see Rolly and AB for sure, dog. But I just don't know. Like, do you think that they'll actually get through the negotiations to where they can really make this fight happen? Because I don't know where the fuck AB head at.
Yeah.
Is he acting like he really want to fight?
I can't say much because there's certain I gotta like really watch what I say.
Right.
I can't really let certain things out of the bag, but yeah, they're working on it.
Okay, that's tremendous news.
That's good enough for us, huh?
Yeah, that's good enough. Shit. Big Dog Willie said he said ETBIM TWT. All right, salute to you.
You don't know who Big Dog Willie is?
Huh? I thought he was just taking the name and just trolling this shit because of the comment that he put. You know what I'm saying?
Oh no, okay.
Yeah, I thought he was just taking the name and trolling.
That's
how
he support everybody's channel though. When he supports your channel, he say he do American.
Yeah. So I thought he was you know how these trolls would take somebody's name and you know and do all, you know how they do, man. Yeah. You definitely know, Kyle. You definitely know. Shit. Nigga. The right side, what's happening with it? What it do? He said they talking about the fight in December. And salute to Big Dub right side, never on the wrong side. Man, let's move it. Let's move along, right? Let's talk about all this shit that's going on with Devin Haney, Devin Haney, Keyshawn Davis, Bill Haney, and Richard Hitchens, right? So it's some shit that started, right? It's some shit that started. Bill Haney, from what I saw, Bill Haney got the whole shit popped off, right? Bill Haney, he went over on H Money channel, and Bill Haney got to talking his shit. You know, Bill Haney get to feeling himself. He getting, you know, he gonna talk his shit. And Bill Haney got to calling Keyshawn Davis and Richard Hitchens bitches and shit, talking about, man, they all bitches and shit, running around here jumping up and down like they some motherfucking cheerleaders. Cause you know, if my son Dev, you know, and I told and Dev will fight any one of these motherfucking bitches. He talking about like basically saying that, you know, they all like, oh yeah, we'll never fight Shakur because me and Shakur brothers. And he like, man, we knew Shakur more than any of you new niggas did. Y'all new niggas. We knew Shakur, and yeah, Dev is down to fight anybody. So what I took from the situation, right, for me to slow it down, what I took from the situation is when Shakur Stevenson, after his last fight, when he called out when he called out Devin Haney, he said, you know, Devin Haney the champ. I want Devin Haney too. Everybody at 135. When he said Devin Haney name, you could see Keyshawn Davis, he was excited, like, yeah, everybody, yeah, right? Now, Richard Hitchens, he fuck with Shakur heavy too. Like if they in the same building, they all with each other. They all fuck with each other. Now, Bill is looking at it like, okay, this is from my perspective. Bill is looking at it like, okay, when we all around each other, we all cool. Dev is cool with y'all too. You know what I'm saying? When we all be in the top ranked gym, we all cool. Dev and Shakur, they tight. They fuck with each other. But yeah, they said they were gonna fight. But y'all niggas jumping up and down like some shit sweet. Y'all done took sides. That's how Bill Haney, that ain't what he said, but I'm looking at shit and I know how to analyze the situation, and that's how Bill is feeling. These niggas sitting up here, jumping up and down for Shakur Stevenson, and I thought we was all cool. I thought we was all supposed to be cool, but now they want to put their pom-poms on for Shakur Stevenson. And then, he called them bitches. They were walking, they acting like bitches. And my son, you know what I'm saying, he'll fight all of them. So, Kelvin Davis, he sent it to Keyshawn. Like, you know what I'm saying? Look at this, Keyshawn. And Kelvin Davis, this is Keyshawn's older brother. He said, I bet Bill Haney won't say it to Keyshawn Davis's face. And Keyshawn get it, he see it. And he like kind of basically laughed it off. Like, well, Mr. Haney, why we got to be bitches? Like, you know what I'm saying? He was respectful. He was respectful at first. And then, he probably kept seeing it. Bill called you a bitch. Bill called y'all bitches and shit. And after a while, he like, man, fuck that. And so Keyshawn, he started saying how he felt about the situation. And then, man, they all start going back and forth. I would have to pull up all of the tweets because I don't remember what they were saying back and forth. But Richard Hitchenson's got in it, and he got on Devin Haney helmet. And so it was kind of like Richard Hitchens, goddamn Keyshawn Davis, and Rolly got in it too, though. Rolly got in it, but he was kind of going at Shakur. You know what I'm saying? So it was all of them basically against Devin Haney. You know what I'm saying? Devin Haney talking shit to all of them. You know what I'm saying? And they was all going back and forth. But the thing the one that everybody was highlighting, because Richard Hitchison, his name is not that big yet. Everybody started highlighting Keyshawn Davis and Devin Haney. And Devin Haney was like, hey, man, we in the same motherfucking weight division. We right in the same weight division. We could get it. And Keyshawn Davis was like, man, we could spar. So it's kind of like, now they all kind of beefing, right? But Bill Haney really the one that got that shit started up when he called them bitches and shit. Man. And now you got people, they done took sides. You got, some people, they done took Devin Haney's side. Other people then took Keyshawn Davis' side, and they teasing Keyshawn Davis like DP Rocker with Andy Cruz. Talking about, oh, you got Andy Cruz issues, and you ain't beat Andy Cruz, and it's just a whole bunch of shit, man. And like, I like it, but it's like y'all all talking, but ain't y'all, you know what I'm saying? I don't see none of y'all fighting each other, bro. But it's good for their careers because it's good publicity. Now more people talking about Keyshawn Davis than ever before. Now more people are definitely talking about Richard Hitchens because he got in it. Nobody was talking about, like, shit, he's a hell of a fighter, but he got forgot about over there on Mayweather Promotion. So I think this is good publicity for him too. Now, all these cats, they see each other in the top ranked gym. I don't know about Richard Hitchenson's, but I know that Devin Haney, Keyshawn Davis, and Shakur Stevenson. Shakur, he kind of ain't really said nothing. He kind of backed out of it. You know what I'm saying? He ain't really said too much because he cool with Devin. Him and Devin cool. So I think he kind of like, I'm going to let them do all that shit they self. I'm going to back out. I just fought. I'm going to, mind my motherfucking business. But yeah, bro, Bill created that shit because he said what he said over there. And now you can't just call, these young men bitches and don't expect them to respond. And when they respond, your son gonna jump in it and he gonna be a part of it too. So I don't know. Y'all tell me what you box talk. What you got on that?
So I had kind of mixed feelings about it because I'm one of those guys that was like, okay, well, Keyshawn being a cheerleader. I thought he was being kind of weird, and I had actually been saying that a few days before the Shakur fight. Even I was like, yo, this dude Keyshawn is good, man, but he be kind of cringy sometimes. Like, I guess just not my vibe, right? Anyways,
he's just hella hyper. He wanted you like you tell you real hyperactive and shit.
Yeah. And I don't know. I guess just kind of weird. I guess, but then I was like, yo, was that a fucking genius move? Because like you said, everybody's talking about Keyshawn now. Everybody's talking about Keyshawn. So if he did it for that purpose, fucking the dude's a lot smarter than I thought. But I don't know, man. I just feel like he's kind of a loose cannon too. He went on live and started talking hella shit, and I don't know, man. I don't know. He's just different.
Initially, he didn't respond like that at Bill, and then he went on live, and it was like he came on live with a whole different energy. Because at first, it was kind of like I was like, oh, because I'm waiting to see like, damn, what Keyshawn gonna say. In the way that he responded, he was just like, oh, well, Mr. Bill, like, why we gotta be bitches, ha, like, and I was like, oh, okay, that's it, that's all he gonna say, and I stopped paying attention to it, real talk, because I'm like, you know, well, if it ain't gonna be no more than that, he responded hella respectfully to Bill. I'm waiting for him to cuss Bill out, and then I seen him go live, and I'm like, oh shit, damn, now this shit get interesting. He didn't clap back. That's what people want to see. You know what I'm saying? It creates a buzz for you. I don't know. Money. You've been familiar with this situation?
Oh yeah, I seen it all. So it's like I went back and looked at, you know, Keyshawn and what he was doing with Shakur, right? So if they account, you go rap for your camp, right? This ain't the first thing to happen. You can tell they've been talking about this, right? Because when they said when you go up, who you want belts? Keyshawn like, you want them belts. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, you want them belts. Tell them what the fuck you been saying, nigga. Right? You been saying you want them. You go up to 135, you whooping all their ass. Devin got the titles. Tell them what you saying. Shit. And Shakur came out. I want Devin. We can lock up. We can make that happen. Yeah, let's get it going. Y'all motherfuckers want the best versus the best. So why y'all mad at Keyshawn for saying, okay, yeah, Shakur versus Devin? So all he doing is hyping up a big ass fight with Shakur and Devin. That's his homeboy. This is what we've been talking about, right? Yeah, I gotta understand he's young, fam. He of course he's trying to get to his first world title. But to him, he's a professional now. So he around big dogs that's world champions that's doing this shit. So he got an edge on what he doing because he's saying world champions right there in his face. He's training with world champions and shit. So another motherfucker coming up 6-0 is different from him coming up 6-0 because he would turn Crawford or be the number one pound fighter, motherfucking Shakur Stevenson 2 division, now trying to be 3 division. So he around greatness already. So of course he gonna be like a fucking kid in the candy store. So I'm not taking nothing away from him for reacting the way that he reacting. That's what he's supposed to do. You're supposed to hype up your homeboys and shit like that. They train every day inside the gym. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm not knocking him for standing up for his homeboy, fam. That's exactly what he's doing, standing up for his homeboy. And he's a fucking fighter. And he about all that action. So of course you're gonna still have to prove it in the ring, but you can tell that motherfucker he want, when you young and you got that blood in you like that, nigga come from a fighting family, bro. He the youngest of his brothers, and he top shot over there now. He gonna be better than all of them. So you know I gotta respect him for what he's doing, and I can't knock him, bro. I can't knock him.
Could it have just been like the moment because Shakur just had one in his hometown? He happy for Shakur. Now he like, man, hell yeah. And then Shakur get on the mic and he announced to everybody he going to 135 and he coming for all the straps. I just think that Keyshawn Davis, because I've seen him in interviews with Kyle. I've seen him in a whole bunch of interviews, right? And he just hyper like that. He's just one of them dudes that's fucking always talking, and you know what I'm saying? Everybody know that partner that's always real hyper. He talking all the time. He always talking shit. That's Keyshawn Davis. He just like that. And so in that moment, in the atmosphere, you got Kevin Gates, you got, you know what I'm saying? he didn't just won, so he already geeked up and shit about his victory. He didn't got a fucking knockout victory in front of, a lot of his hometown people then traveled over there. Now Shakur then backdoored him on the main event. He was the co-main event. Shakur was the main event, and Shakur get on the mic. He already happy. He hella hype. So I think it was just, that's the type of energy that he brings. That's the type of cat that he is. And, that's how it came out. That's how it came out. But I think that Bill was looking at it like, why the fuck he so goddamn giddy and shit because he called my motherfucking son while he called Dev. He wouldn't be acting like that if it was somebody else but Dev. He called Dev out, and motherfuckers want to act like, it's the best thing in the world because he want to fight Dev. So I think it's, Bill looking at it like that, like, why the fuck he jumping up and down now that he called Dev out?
I just think it was a little extra, bro. It was a little extra. Like, I can't see you reacting like that, Key. If that was your boy in there and he just want to fight, he just called. I can't see you jumping up and down, man. I can't see Rolly doing that with
nigga, him and
Teofimo.
Knockout, nigga, they be jumping up together like that too, man.
Bro, nah, I don't see it. Nah.
Bro.
Would you do that, Kyle? Would you react like that?
Yeah, Kyle, that's Kyle. Kyle is another cat that has that energy like that. Kyle is an energy cat.
Yeah, I'm jumping, nigga. I'm excited. Like, hey, listen. If my homeboy is about to do something great, I'm excited. It's like I'm doing it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like I'm doing it. Like when they had the fucking debate. I feel like I be in them shits, man. You know what I'm saying? When they be going back and forth, I'm like, man, I feel like I'm in a debate. You know what I'm saying? So I just think he just excited, bro. But that's how he is all the time, though. It's not like it's not fake. It's not a facade. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think it's
always like that.
I don't think it's fake. I just think for some people that's like, oh, they're not on that same energy level. They're not on that same wavelength. If you get what I'm saying. I
just think that Bill.
Yeah, I feel that, but
I think that Bill is looking at it like we all cordial when we see each other. It's like, hey, what's up, man? What's up, dog? What's up now? And now y'all all is basically he's looking at it like they all going against Devin.
They are.
That's how he's looking at it at that point in time. Like, oh, y'all so happy that he called like his dad. Oh, you called my son. So as Bill, the way that he is, he a natural protector of Devin. So he take offense to it. You know what I'm saying? He take offense to that shit. So that's
whether Bill wants to admit it or not, Devin is the odd man out, bro. They're cooler with Tank, like Shakur and Keyshawn and Terrence Crawford and Tank, like Richardson Hitchens, everybody, bro. Devin is the odd man out.
Yeah, so that's how Bill Haney is taking it. Like, you know what I'm saying? You motherfuckers trying to gang up on my son and shit. Cause y'all jealous of Dev, cause Dev got all the straps, and that's how he looking at it. Like Dev got all the straps. Y'all niggas is jealous and shit because y'all ain't did shit. And now you want to jump up and down and shit and latch yourself on to Shakur Stevenson. Cause you can't do it. You know what I'm saying? Cause you can't beat him. I think that's kind of how he feeling.
Yeah, I don't think they ganging up on him because it was a point in time, right on, Rob. It was a point in time, bro, where they was going there with Shakur and Devin. Yeah, was going at it with Tank and shit. So it's just about, bro, they coming for your son. You now you the man and the target on your back. Y'all talking about y'all want all the smoke. Now motherfuckers talking about fight, y'all don't get to crying like motherfucking little girls. It ain't that they piling up on your son, bro. It's just the nature of the beast. Shakur ain't said nothing disrespectful or wrong. Or, me and Devin can lock up and everybody talking about how Keyshawn Davis reacted. Like because if they talking about when he was in the ring and he was like, yes, stop making like he was in that motherfucker just going crazy. Like I'm expecting to see him like he just jumping up and down. Let's go. And no, he like, yeah, like motherfucker, he said what he like this, but it ain't like he went motherfucking cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs out that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not mad at what the young boy did. Like I say, he young, man. When they young and they live the life that they living, you can't get mad at that type of shit, bro.
They are like they was like he was in the background, like, yeah, beat his motherfucking ass, kill him, yeah, beat his ass.
Yeah, so I didn't see that about him. I just seen him say, you want them scraps. Shit, like when he said you want them scraps, he want the scraps. Like this what the fuck we've been talking about. So Like I don't see how people can't see that. Like I don't see all the other shit that people talk about. Like that's just me though. I don't see all that shit, bro. So at the end of the day, I'm not mad at him for saying what he's saying, and that's what happened, right? You want the attention, you want motherfuckers coming after your boy. Now you got it. You got to accept that shit.
Facts. But you know what, Key? I'm not mad at Keyshawn for reacting that way. His friend just got a good win. He was at home, and Keyshawn just fought on the card, bro. He was adrenaline pumping just like Shakur. You know what I mean? He was the co-main. So him and seeing his homeboy do well, and I'm sure he was kind of like, what you would say, excited about it too, because he probably didn't see that coming. So when he seen it, they was like, "Who you want?" There's only one champ. So when he saw him call out Devin, he probably was like, "Oh shit, he really called it." So for me, I don't know. And then I like you said, Keith Bill went on and ran it. You know, he's a natural protector of his team, but you can't be mad at Keyshawn for responding that way either when you called the man the B word and stuff. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. It's the fight game. So, but I'm not shocked. I didn't think Keyshawn did too much. I just thought, like seeing him in person, he really is like bouncy like that. Like he really is energetic like that about who he wants to fight, about anything, about Bud and Spence, about anything. So Keyshawn is that type of guy. So he just has a lot of energy. Go ahead.
Let me ask y'all something, kid. I know you want to go on. Look, do y'all remember when Keyshawn got that knockout in the Olympics, bro? Do y'all remember when he knocked a dude out in the Olympics? And when he was sitting right there and he was explaining that shit, like the dude, like that's his energy, bro. Like he one of the funniest motherfuckers. He talking about, I'm gonna tell you, I hit his ass with the bolo punch. So he's talking about, I caught that nigga, like, and he wasn't even black. Like y'all gotta go listen to him though. But young Billy, go look at him. He knew what was coming. That's why I said they had to talk about this, because when they asked Shakur who you want, he said, I want all of them. But and they said something, but you heard Keyshawn Davis say, man, you want them scraps. And when he said you want them scraps, then Shakur came out and said, yeah, I want Devin. That's how I said they been talking about this shit. It ain't like it was
planned.
They
probably talked about that shit.
Yeah, but that's his energy though, bro. Because when I seen him keep talking about that bolo punch, I was in tune to the nigga. Like he's very entertaining, bro, and funny, bro. He's very entertaining and funny. And Rolly's new name is Squeak Man. I know you, Rolly homie, tell him his new name is Squeak Man.
I saw that.
Hey man, and just like I was saying, young Billy, that's his energy. You know what I'm saying? Like I watch him all the time. He always on 10. He always hyped up. I even watched him on the interview on Boxing Voice. He was talking about all the girls he ran through and when he was out there. What was it? Where they had the Olympics in Japan? Was the Olympics? Yeah, he Japan? Was like, man, shit, man, them Japanese were man, we was running through all. He was like, man, I fucked so much, and he was just, his energy was just, hey, dude, just like that. You know what I'm saying? He like that, but he's going to be a star if he can continue to back it up in the ring, because he got the mouthpiece. And he got the mouthpiece. A lot of cats gonna hate him. A lot of people gonna love him. You know what I'm saying? He has that energy. He's always like that. Now, if he had energy like a motherfucking Gary Antoine Russell or Gary Antonio Russell, and then all of a sudden I see this nigga jumping up and down, I'm like, man, he on some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Like now he got a problem with Dev. You know what I'm saying? If
nigga ain't never said 2 words,
huh?
Nigga ain't never spoke 2 words. Now
motherfucker ain't never spoke a word. Now all of a sudden you want to get energetic and jump up and down. But nah, Keyshawn always like that, bro. He just hella animated all the time. Sometimes I'll be looking at him like, this nigga goofy as hell. You know what I'm saying? Because he be too animated. You know, one of them motherfuckers that you be like, all right, nigga, chill out now. You know what I'm saying? Shit ain't funny no more.
That's how I feel, bro. He gives me like a little slight Ryan Garcia vibe. Just a little bit.
Yeah, man. Yeah. He is. That's crazy you said that shit, because Ryan Garcia is like that too. But they just two different it's 2 different ways, but they both like that. But
Keyshawn got that edge to him, because I feel like Keyshawn really is like, he's really about it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I can see that too,
Ryan. What's up?
I can see that too. I agree.
Yeah, but that doesn't make me oblivious to what I see, anyways. What I interpret as kind of like being a little corny and like being a little cringy. You know, he's still that dude. Yeah, he might fucking whoop my ass outside, like in the streets. But like, bro, you still, for me, my opinion, you kind of corny a little bit. You know.
But
see,
I'm gonna tell you
my
something.
thing with that, what you boss talk, that's like what you see overall. Like, and I'm not because you sound about like overall. I'm talking about this one incident inside that ring. That's all I'm talking about. For us, the incident inside the ring with Shakur Stevenson calling out Devin Haney. You know what I'm saying? Now, overall, the way he acts and shit like that, I can't knock you on that or what you're saying because he is always hyper energetic to where you might look at him like, man, calm your little silly ass down, bro. Like he look like one of them type that'll play all day too. Motherfucker,
Yeah, I be man.
If
he
pranks
posts on
like
Instagram, like he used to post on Instagram all the time, right? And the whole time he just moving it. You know what I'm saying? Just he don't never be still and shit. So he just like that. He just real energetic, man. Hella energetic.
Nigga take real when he was little and shit.
Yeah, like I gotta go to the office and take my medicine.
I thought he was gonna do backflip, bro. I was damn near waiting for him to do a backflip.
Hey, but listen, I'm gonna tell y'all though.
Man, I almost don't.
He only get like that when somebody says something about him though. Like if you
what the hell is that?
Somebody said something about him, bro. He go,
What the fuck was that? Was that Keyshawn in the bag?
That's my daughter, man. She always running up on me,
Somebody
man.
went Super Saiyan.
Yeah, she like, Daddy, pay me attention right now. But bro, like, I almost don't want to talk about it, bro. Cause I'm getting this rep of I always got something negative to say about Bill Haney or Devin Haney or something like. But bro, I just gotta call it like I see it, bro. Like,
money don't give a fuck. They say, hey,
yeah, listen, I just gotta call it like I see it, bro. And at the end of the day, dog, like if them same dudes that are bitches today, if they was on them cameras talking about how Devin was gonna whip Shakur ass or how they backing Devin and shit, all them same dudes, they wouldn't be bitches today. They'd be real niggas and they be real, you know what I'm saying, real men and shit, and he would have nothing negative to say about them. The only reason he's saying negative shit is because they're saying Shakur gonna beat that ass, bro. That's the only reason he got something negative to say, bro. And that shit wrong, dog. Like everybody ain't gonna back your son, dog. You gotta have thicker skin in there, bro. Everybody ain't gonna. And then you calling them bitches and shit. That's the main thing. Like, is you gonna get since they bitches? Because we, you know, I don't really like that word and shit, especially like in the real life, niggas do shit on the internet and everything. But is Bill Haney gonna get in the ring and fight one of them? Since they bitches and shit, like, is you gonna get your ass in the ring and fight them? Like you can't do that type of shit, bro. Like you know you're not, you know your old ass ain't gonna get in the ring and fight them. So you gotta be more calm and shit, bro. So it is what it is, bro. He dead ass wrong for that shit. Keyshawn ain't do nothing but back his boy. So if Keyshawn is a bitch, then let's start calling. Like I said on Young Billy panel yesterday, he had a great panel. Let's start calling fucking Mickey Bay a bitch because he backed Devin Haney in every fight. Let's call Devin Haney a bitch because if Mickey Bay fights Tevin Farmer, I'm pretty sure Devin Haney gonna pick Mickey Bay to win. Let's call Jermell Charlo a bitch because he gonna pick Earl Spence to beat Terrence Crawford. Let's call Keyshawn Davis a bitch for picking Terrence Crawford to beat Earl Spence. If Jermell Charlo fight Tim Tszyu and you ask Earl Spence a question, Earl Spence gonna tell you that Jermell Charlo is gonna dog walk Tim Tszyu. But let's call Earl Spence a bitch too, because that's all them boys is doing. They all over there spar together. They all train together. They all pretty much in the same camp. All they doing is backing their guy, bro. Why they gotta be all that? Especially from somebody that ain't gonna get in the ring with their ass, bro. If anybody should do that, I ain't got no issue with Devin Haney talking his shit. But Bill Haney though, like, bro, you can't do that shit because you ain't gonna step in the ring and catch that fade, bro. You not.
I agree with
Devin
you.
Haney,
I agree with you on that.
He can at least say that shit, and then he'll get in the ring with those guys, and he'll be able to stand on what he said and shit. But if one of them dudes getting Bill Haney face and make him stand on the shit he said and pop his ass in the mouth, then they gonna be the ones that everybody gonna be saying was wrong and shit. They gonna be the ones that like, bro, why you do that? He an old man, come on, bro. You know he not a fighter, but he was talking all that hot shit though. Like, bro, you gotta watch your mouth sometime, bro. Like that shit was dead ass wrong, bro.
That's why, and that's why Kelvin Davis, right, came out and said, "I bet you ain't gonna say it to his face," because Kelvin Davis was on that type of time right off the rip. Like this nigga talking crazy. I bet you ain't gonna say it to nobody's face though.
But Bill would, bro. I think Bill would. Like, people who know Bill would. I would prefer these guys keep that shit in the ring because you're talking about two different camps that are really about it, you know?
Bro, you know why he said what he said? It don't have nothing to do with that. It has nothing to do with that. Why Bill said, with it, Coach? I'm gonna tell you why. It's just like this. Me and Money partners, right? I've been knowing Money. I've been knowing Money for years. like years before you even come in the picture. And then Keon come along and say, and Keon and Money became friends. I know Keon, but I'm not really tight with Keon, right? I'm not really close to Keon. But I've been knowing, and I've been knowing Money way long. We've been knowing each other even before he met Keon, right? So then, okay, it gets to a point where me and Money, we gotta box. We gotta fight, right? But and then you got this nigga over here, he instigating shit between friends that's not there. It's a sport and it ain't going there. It's not going to the point of us hating each other because we boys. We gonna make money together and may the best man win.
Who's instigating, Coach?
What did Keyshawn instigate, though? What did he instigate?
Yeah, that was gonna be my question. Who instigated what? What are we talking about? Instigating?
Are you talking about Keyshawn or are you talking about Bill?
He's talking about Keyshawn. Right? Key in the background. Imagine Key in the background. Yeah, this and that. Yeah, you gonna do this to him and this and that. Now Key know me, but he don't know me like he know Money.
I didn't hear all Money in the background. I didn't right? Keyshawn say all in the background.
But Keyshawn, but even regardless if Devin knew Shakur, regardless if Devin knew Shakur longer, Keyshawn is cooler with Shakur than he is with Devin. So he gonna back Shakur. Like it don't matter how long you knew somebody, bro.
It's just like he's saying. So now it's like you trying to instigate some shit. That's the way they took it. I wouldn't have taken it.
It's not instigating, though, Coach. It's not though.
Telling you the way it was. I didn't say it was, bro. Listen to what I'm saying.
I get you, Coach. I get what you're saying.
I'm not saying it was. I wouldn't have took it like that. You understand?
Yeah, but I'm saying when it comes to
Bill,
Bill
was wrong to say what he did. Bill was wrong for that shit. He shouldn't even address that shit. Bill shouldn't have had addressed that shit at all. He should have just left that shit alone and let Devin and Shakur deal with this shit when the time comes. That's what the fuck he should have did. I wouldn't even address Keyshawn Davis because right now, to be honest, you are nobody, homeboy. You only got 6 fights. So just leave that shit alone, you know. But they look at it like you trying to start some shit between me and my partner. I'm just telling you how they looked at it. I'm not saying it's right or wrong.
Right, but let me say this, Coach. I don't think they are partners to the point to where, you know, Keyshawn can't say shit. Because we already seen Shakur say is only 2 people that he's not fighting. And that's Keyshawn Davis in Africa. So he already, and Shakur said this way back. I'm not friends with none of you motherfuckers. I'm fighting everybody. So they already know that it ain't no friendship like that.
You put them in there?
So when I look at the situation and people looking at Keyshawn Davis as if he done something so wrong, like I say, I don't know if the video longer or what he said, but I don't think it's longer than what the fuck I looked at when I went and looked at what Keyshawn did, right? They asked him who you want next. He said, I want all of them, right? Keyshawn said, you want them scraps. And Shakur came out and said, I want Devin Haney, you know what I'm saying? I want the scraps, we can lock it up. And all I heard him was say, yeah. And that's it with his camera. Like, I don't see too much instigating or the man saying something bad about Devin or about Bill or like motherfuckers taking that shit and just running with that shit, bro.
Hey, like
they
I said, Money, he was wrong.
You know what I mean?
Bill shouldn't even address that shit.
Bro. Oh,
no, he said Bill was wrong.
Yeah.
I say Bill was wrong. He shouldn't even address that shit, bro. That's children under him. You understand what I'm saying? They grown men, but they kids under him. Like, don't even address that shit for what? When the time comes, y'all, whatever decisions y'all gonna make, if y'all gonna fight Shakur, not fight Shakur, if y'all fighting Lomachenko, when that time comes, deal with that. Stop worrying about them, because right now you need to be focused on Kambosos. That's it. And don't even get into the middle of them fucking kids, man. With sports, because you know, if you ever competed, you're gonna talk shit. You're gonna talk shit to your partner if y'all playing basketball against each other. So Bill shouldn't even address that shit. Just left that shit alone. Let Keyshawn act like Keyshawn gonna act, and regardless, because it don't fucking matter. So Bill was wrong for that shit.
And salute KQKC Boxing Network. Wow. In the building. What's happening with the KQ?
KQ, what up, OG?
Yeah, man. You know, like I said, I just think that Bill.
OG, what up, OG? What up, KQ?
Bill, like I think they just be forgetting this shit. Everybody's not gonna be a Devin Haney fan. Everybody's, you know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
Hey, and I think that's what Bill understands that, but I think in the heat of the moment and shit, they start to let that shit go to him. You know what I'm saying? Get to him. Everybody not gonna be a fan of Devin Haney. That's just what it is.
Hey y'all,
Knockout said. Hold on. Like Knockout was saying, right?
Everybody.
Hold on, Cal. Like Knockout was saying, if it had been the other way around, you know what I'm saying? Shit, all them niggas would have been the real niggas. Yeah. They know Dev. They know see, they respect Dev because they know Dev got all the straps. And Dev did, paved the way. It did everything he was supposed to do at the 135-pound weight division. And it would have been all good. But hey man, I fuck with all of them. I fuck with Keyshawn. I fuck with Shakur heavy. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with Dev heavy. And so it is what it is. But I'm gonna say this, right? And I'm gonna stir a little bit of shit up right now, right? I do fuck with Dev heavy, but I'm gonna say this right now. And for those who know how I'm going on this. Hey, Devin Haney and Bill Haney. And everybody that's rocking with him, they better motherfucking hope that goddamn Vasil Lomachenko don't slip up and lose. And motherfucking Shakur Stevenson slide in that spot. Because if Shakur Stevenson slide in that spot, you go ahead and, kiss all them belts gone. Because I got Shakur. You go ahead and shoot. All them belts is gone. Because Shakur gonna get that ass.
Uh-oh, Key. You done started some shit.
Shakur gonna get that ass.
I like Dev. But yeah, I got Shakur too, man. I do.
Oh damn, Box, you got Shakur too?
I'm from Oakland, so y'all know who the fuck I got.
Yeah, I'm from the Bay. I like Dev, but
I got Tank stopping both of their ass.
I'm gonna tell you like this. I before Shakur got up there, I told y'all that I said as long as Shakur at 130, I had Dev over everybody. Now. At this point, it's a 50-50 fight to me. May the best man win. I like both of them guys, so that's how I feel about it.
I don't have no problem with it. I fuck with both of them, but I got Shakur beating him. I've always said that. It ain't no secret, Shit, I've always said that shit. Who you got in that fight, Money?
That's an entertaining ass chess match, bro.
Money, who you got?
I think I got Shakur winning that fight. I think Shakur win. I think it's gonna be a good one though. It's gonna be a damn good fight. But I think Shakur. I think to me, he more aggressive than Dev. I think he a little bit more sharper. You know what I'm saying? The way he takes his punches and things of that nature. Sometimes I think Devin pushes punches, and I think Shakur, well, we'll see at 135, but I think he got a little more pop on his punches. But I think Shakur, with his style and the way that the fight to be fought, if you got to go out there and be technical with one another, I think Shakur gonna go out there. Well, I think he's more technical and more smarter than Devin Haney. So I got to hear Shakur in that one.
That's a great assessment.
I'm gonna put you on the spot.
That's a great assessment, man.
Dang.
Yeah, Young Billy, I'm putting you on the spot. You in the hot seat.
Man, I go back and forth with this, bro. But I'm a roll with Core too. I'm a roll with Core too. I feel like a southpaw. I feel like Shakur being southpaw and the punches that I seen Devin get hit with the most is the left, the straight left. He got hit with JoJo Diaz. That's the punch that hurt him. I think Shakur, like you said, can sit in the pocket, make you miss and make you pay as well. I think Shakur goes to the body. I feel like he has pretty good angles. He doesn't have to overmove. He doesn't waste much in the ring, and I feel like in that type of fight, I would favor Shakur in that one too, man. Just now. Yeah. But it's 50-50 fight though. But if I had to put money on it, I'm probably gonna go with Core.
Damn, bro, man. I
hear Bill right now. All these bitch ass niggas over there.
Yeah, he mad. He mad. He gonna get even more mad.
Cause they mad. Cause Dev.
He gonna get even more. He gonna get even more mad. Look, bro, I
fuck with Bill and Devin too. I fuck with Bill and Devin heavy, but I just got Shakur. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I agree with everything y'all saying, bro. I would have to lean Shakur too because I think when they fighting in mid range and they fighting out at distance, I think Shakur is just as sharp, if not sharper than Devin, and he got those boxing skills to where he can match him on the outside if they just doing the chess match. And then if they do get on the inside, Shakur is a much better fighter on the inside than Devin Haney, bro. Like, it's not even that close. Like, all Devin can do on the inside is grapple with you and try to get the ref to break it up and get it back to a distance. So Shakur is good at all facets, long range, mid range, and up close. So I just think he's a more complete fighter, bro, to be real with you. Like, so I think it's pretty even on the outside, pretty even at mid range. But when they get on the inside, I think Shakur is a much better fighter than him, bro. And that's gonna be the difference in the fight. So I think Shakur outpoint him, bro, and win a competitive like 8-4, maybe 9-3 type of decision against Devin, bro. I just think he's a better all-around fighter, bro.
I agree with everything that you said except for the mid-range. I think that mid-range, I don't think it's close. I think that Shakur is a much better mid-range fighter than Devin. I think that on the outside, yeah, it's about even on the outside. You know what I'm saying? But mid-range, like, I've watched Shakur, man. I studied him. And mid-range is one of the hardest. That shit is hard to master, that mid-range. And Shakur got that shit down pat. And Devin ain't so much there yet, you know, with his mid-range game. But the outside, yeah, Dev worked that jab and the movement that Dev give you. But like you said, Dev can't fight inside. He just know how to hold you and wrap you up. And like you said, wait for the referee. Shit, Shakur banging on the inside. Shakur, to me, Shakur is more of a dog and he's more physically stronger. Like, he more willing to really tussle with you, you know.
If I'm Devin, I get Kambosos out of the way, I fight Loma, and I move up, man.
Yeah, yes, that's the plan.
Why you say that, Box?
He can't stay there forever. He can't stay at 135 forever.
But that didn't sound like that's why you said that, though, Box Talk. That didn't sound like that was why you were saying it, bro.
I don't agree with that.
Why not?
I don't agree with that shit at all.
Why not?
I agree 120% with what Boss Talk 101 said. They already talked about they not able to make the weight.
I know what they said,
so
money.
If they go fight, get George Kambosos out the way, and he go beat Lomachenko and go up, can't nobody say shit to Devin Haney. Can't nobody say nothing. He did everything he was supposed to do at 135 pounds. You came undisputed. You just beat Lomachenko. You went to defending your title. I mean your crown. That means you defended undisputed twice. And motherfuckers ain't even doing that nowadays. Motherfuckers defending once and I'm gone. So if he gonna defend that bitch twice, beat George Kambosos, then come back and fight Lomachenko, he don't owe nobody shit at 135.
Look, I agree with that point. If he move up, but I want to see the fucking fight. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I want to see him and Shakur fight to see who is actually the best at 135. I understand Devin having problems or whatever to make 140, and his plan is to move up after Lomachenko. But do I want to see that fight? Hell yeah, I want to see that fucking fight.
But I'm not saying we don't get that fight.
I don't think that Devin. I don't think that Devin owe that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that. Talking about moving up. Move up after you fight Loma if that's what you want to do. I don't think he owe us to, I'm going to stay down just so I can make this Shakur fight. If Shakur want to fight him, you know what I'm saying, move up to 140 then. Fight him.
He will eventually. Like, why can't we get that fight at 140 eventually?
Hey, I understand. I understand what y'all saying. But as a boxing fan, Devin going to do what's best for Devin. But as a boxing fan, fuck that. I want to see the fight.
We all want to see the shit.
You understand what I'm saying? I understand Devin don't owe us nothing, right? He'll be done did just like everything Money said. He is absolutely correct. But I still want to see that fucking fight, regardless. I want to see Devin against Tank. I want to see Devin against fucking Shakur. I want to see Devin against all these motherfuckers who they Ryan Garcia. I want to see him fight them all. I know it ain't gonna happen, but fuck this something I want though. Regardless.
Let me get this super chat real quick, and then I got a question for everybody. Marcus says in the super chat, he says, I like the energy. He says, if y'all think Shakur can beat Dev, then y'all got to go ahead and give that top 2 pound for pound energy to Dev after he pull it off, right? I mean, yeah, if he did,
most definitely.
If he beat Shakur, I mean, hell yeah. But I mean, you know, they ain't fault. So I mean, but I appreciate you, Marcus, for sure. But let me ask y'all something real quick.
I really don't give a fuck about the pound list for real.
Right. Let me ask you something real quick, right? Let me ask everybody on the panel something. if all of these fighters, right, have already fought right now, let's say in a perfect world, all these fighters have already fought, like they used to back in the day. We ain't talking about if, and man, we would love to see all these guys, you know, put Shakur in there, right? Put Tank in there, put Ryan Garcia in there, put Vasil Lomachenko, put we put Teofimo Lopez in there because he was there. He only had one fight. All these guys then fought each other, right? Like they was doing with, you know, back in the day. Are all of them much bigger superstars, or is one of them like not even really talked about because they didn't took L's? How y'all see it? I see that if they all then fought each other and fight, I think that they all are bigger superstars than they are right now. But you know, I want to get everybody take on that. Well, you go first, Box Talk.
I agree. I think some people saw it kind of happen though with Teofimo, where like, because obviously if all those guys fight each other, you know, there's not gonna be a lot of undefeated guys left. And they saw what happened with Teofimo the second he lost, and he's kind of like, to a lot of people, he's a little bit of an afterthought now. Like nobody's really worried about him, you know. And I think a lot of people were afraid of that. They're not afraid of fighting the best. They're afraid of the consequences of losing that because it affects your bottom line, you know.
Mm-hmm. What's your take on that, Money? If they didn't all, in the perfect world, now they didn't all fought each other already.
You said if they all fought each other, that they ought to be bigger superstars?
I'm saying, do you think that there'll be bigger superstars? You know, because once you fight each other, now we could be talking about a rematch, or they finna, you know what I'm saying, they tied up, they, you know, we getting a trilogy. Would they all be superstars if they've all right now, right, fought each other already?
Oh, yeah.
Or, you know, most of them have fought each other already. Now we just gotta still see such and such fight, you know.
Right. I mean, we'll be able to gauge them against the top, against what we call all them boys the elite. We'll be able to gauge them, and you know, so I'm assuming the fights went well, or how the fucking fights turned out. So if the fights went well and they was very entertaining, I mean, of course, you can't do nothing but say they ought to be bigger stars than what they is now, because they went out there and gave us something that we wanted, and not just gave it to us. The shit was entertaining, so we want to see it again. Now we can mix and match who we want to see fight who now. Okay, he beat him, so let's see him fight him now. But still want to see them fight them. You know what I'm saying? So of course, you go get them some an extra buzz, because all of them are, you know, they got a little buzz right now. So if they was to fight each other, you know what I'm saying, to come out on top, and even the loser, you know what I mean, you'll still have some buzz going on right now. It'd be bigger buzz to where we'll be saying, man, that fucking division is on fucking fire. What we always say when they fight each other, like 54 was on fire for 1 minute. So if they always fighting each other, then hell yeah, we'll be excited as fuck. And we'll want to see either a rematch, or we'll want to see the next fight the next. So yeah, I agree. There will be bigger stars than what they is now, and somebody be running out like the king. Like Bostock said, when Teofimo beat Lomachenko, he had a hell of a buzz going. You know, he didn't sustain it because he just got caught up in that shit. You know what I'm saying? Beat him, and he just want to run around thinking look boy everybody because he beat Lomachenko. But he had a big ass buzz going for the beat Lomachenko. So he got to sustain it. So if they always fighting each other and just getting it in, mixing it up, not worrying about this, that, and the third, you know, depending on how the fans react, because you know how fans be fickle as fuck. But I do think they'll have more starting than what they got now.
Right. Coach, man, I think is it knockout or is it coach? You know, it's knockout next.
Man,
let me read your super chat. Let me get your super chat. My man Al Williams in the super chat, man. I appreciate you coming through showing love. He says Shakur beats everyone except Tank. I agree with you, but I disagree with you on the Tank. I think Shakur beats Tank, but that's a whole different story too.
I agree with half of that statement. Looking at to answer the question, I think it's a great question. But I agree with Money and Box Talk. I would just take it further and say I think one or two of them would rise to the top. So I think they all will be bigger names. They all will be bigger stars. They fighting each other because that's the nature of the best fighting the best. But I do think one or two of them would kind of rise to the top and separate themselves from the others. So I think maybe a couple of those fighters are better than we think they are. And I think a couple of them are probably not as good as we think they are. And by all of them fighting each other, we get to find all that out. And I think maybe one, maybe two would rise to the top and be considered to be the best because they would have more wins. So I think, like, because the guys we're talking about, Loma, Tank, throw Ryan in there, throw Devin Haney in there, throw Shakur in there, guys like that. Those are the 4 that we're talking about at this division right now. And if all 4 of those fight each other, somebody gonna go 4-0. Somebody gonna go 3-1, and somebody might lose to 3 of them and only beat 1. You know what I mean? So they'll all be bigger. They'll all be bigger stars, but 1 or 2 of them will rise to the top and be superstars, in my opinion.
Or maybe none of them go undefeated.
Yeah, no, I think somebody, whether it's Shakur, whether it's Devin, whether it's Tank, I think somebody that we all analyzing and we all got our guy, whatever. I think somebody is better than the other ones give credit for. Like I think, like if you're a Shakur guy, like Key, I think we would find out Shakur is probably better than Tank fans or Devin fans.
Well, we put in, and you gotta forget we put in Ryan Garcia in there too. We put in, you know what I'm saying, Lomachenko in there too. We put because Lomachenko, he an older cat though. So I wouldn't even put him in that equation, but we putting let's say all of the top cats. We putting all of the top
cats. Yeah, I think somebody will rise on top of that. Key, I ain't gonna lie to you. I think I ain't saying who it is, but somebody is better, bro. That's just how boxing works. Somebody we think they all good, but somebody is better than we think, bro. I don't know who yet because they ain't fought each other. But somebody is way better than we giving them credit for, and it's gonna show when they all finally fight each other, bro.
Yeah, that's a tough thing.
Yeah. Go ahead, Billy.
Oh yeah, so to add on to what Knockout and Box said, Box Talk, when he was like, Tio, a lot of people, because they saw what happened to Tio. Well, it's the thing. If they were all fighting each other, you losing to somebody that you supposed to like that realistically these are 50-50 fights because we don't know who would come out on top. But because you were, a 10-1, 11-1 favorite over Kambosos and got dropped, and then, the situation that happened, like you said, like what Manny said, it kind of went to his head when he beat Loma. It was, he fell from grace. It was a fall from grace because he was supposed to win that fight. But let's say he was in a fight like against Devin or Tank or Core or Loma, or even rematching Loma. If he was to lose to them guys, people wouldn't be saying the same thing like, oh, he got exposed, because a lot of people will be picking Tank to beat Tio. So if Tio lose, it will be just like Ryan and Tank. Ryan loses to Tank, I don't think it's going to hurt his star power because that's a big fight. And a lot of people are picking Tank to beat him. But like you said, it's mixing and matching. It's daring to be great. These guys are mixing it up. So I think to put that onus and compare Tio losing to Kambosos to what would happen to these guys losing if they fought each other is not the same because of the fact that the level of competition, anything can happen in there.
Because of who you're losing to. I get what you're saying.
Exactly. Yeah. It's the quality opposition of who you lost to. Just like when we were saying we don't know who's going to come out on top or be undefeated. Well, Duran beat Leonard, but he lost to Hearns, Hagler, and Benitez. So he went 1-3 against those 4 out of the 4 guys. You get what I mean? But Leonard lost to Duran, but beat everybody else. You get what I mean? So and then he avenged that loss. And then he avenged that loss to Duran. You get what I mean? Yeah. So when you look at it like that, like okay, Hagler fought 2 out of the 3. So Hagler fought 3 out of 3 of them. So he fought Leonard, Hearns, and Duran. He beat Hearn and Duran. He beat Hearns and Duran. So when you look at it, but they all have a story off of each other because of how big and how historic those fights were. So I kind of agree with Key. I kind of agree with Monty, and I agree with KO. So yeah, that's my opinion on it.
Right, man. I agree. Coach, what's your take on it?
Well, I just know one thing. We'll find out who the real dogs is. We'll find out who's a dog if these fucking fights happen. You know what I'm saying? And you might end up with each fighter losing a fight. It's possible because those guys are so talented that that's a possibility. That's why the triangle theory usually don't work because of that reason. You might have style matchups matter. You know what I'm saying? And one guy might wash this up. I might have a good fight and win this fight, but then the style of this other guy may give him trouble and he might lose to him. So, it's just, and that's the way sports and that's the way boxing is supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? Now, it's a possibility that somebody may just rise up and go undefeated. It's a possibility, but it's not as great a possibility as they might lose 1 and win 3 or win 4 or, I think taking an L with all of that great talent, it's no shame in it. especially if you put on a good show and it's close fights. Mm-hmm. So the possibilities are endless what can happen in those fights. So, you know, that's the way I look at it, bro.
Yeah, and y'all might disagree with me, but I thought about this for a long time because in the beginning, I'm like, I was all for it. Like, man, Mayweather got that. And it was a great storyline. Like, man, is anybody going to beat him? Can't nobody beat him. He kept his O again. But as that storyline built, you start hearing people saying, oh, he ruining boxing. And I'm like, man, y'all motherfuckers hating Mayweather. Kid, y'all just mad because can't nobody beat him. But, you know, them cats that was hating on him on HBO and different, he's ruining boxing. But now, right, years later, we look at the landscape, and to me, it kind of ruined boxing because now everybody about that and if you lose that oh man, he ain't shit no more. You ain't shit no more. You lost that and I think it kind of fucked everything up, and now that's why we don't see shit like this. That's why we don't see all these guys fighting, because that is supposed to mean something. If that never happened, I don't think that if that hadn't never happened, that old era hadn't never, came with Mayweather, because before nobody was really giving a fuck about that. Oscar De La Hoya had L's. You know what I'm saying? Shane Mosley everybody had L's pretty much. It wasn't, oh man, he lost. Evander Holyfield, Riddick Bowe, Mike Tyson, everybody had L's, bro. But after that Mayweather, that old era, now it's like a lot of these motherfuckers don't want to fight each other.
But Key,
and the ones that do, we shit on them, bro. We shit on the ones that do. Like, for instance, bro, I know people. I know we like Deontay Wilder, bro, and I ain't saying nothing bad about Deontay. I rock with him, but I'm looking at a guy that fought Dillian White, Charles Martin, Dominique Brazil, Eric Molina, Vladimir Klitschko, Carlos Takam, Joseph Parker, Alexander Povetkin, Andy Ruiz twice, Kubrat Pulev, Alexander Usyk twice, and Anthony Joshua. And he gets shitted on, bro. He gets shitted on, but when he lose a fight, he go right back and try to fight the motherfucker that beat him 2 times. I agree. And he was about to try to fight Tyson Fury after losing to Alexander Usyk twice, bro. Guys like that get shitted on in the sport today, bro. That's the problem. So you 100%
knockout.
I agree with you, knockout.
Think about this though. Think about this. Every division that Floyd was in, the talent pool was not like the 135-pound division. It wasn't even close. In every fucking division Floyd was in, that's a lot of fucking talent at 135, bro. Like, never was in a division where you had 4 dominant fucking fighters like that. He's never been in a division his whole career. And if y'all can name me 4 fucking fighters in a division that was on that level, that Shakur and Devin and Tank and Loma and fucking even throw Ryan Garcia up in there, even though he hasn't done anything, but we haven't seen Floyd in a division where you had that much fucking talent where if you fight him, nigga, there's a possibility you wouldn't beat 50-0 right now.
I agree with you, Coach. But I agree with you, Coach. But the point I'm making is that because of what Floyd and how he moved and shit, you got Jaime Munguias and fucking Zerto Ramirez and shit running around this bitch, bro. Like 43-0 and 40-0 and 39-0 and shit. And does anybody really think that if Jaime Munguia was fighting the best when he was at 154, when he was fighting the best when he was at 160, do anybody really think he'd still be undefeated right now, bro? Like, that's the shit that I'm talking about.
Floyd would be undefeated?
I think Floyd has a strong possibility of being undefeated still.
You think he would be undefeated at 147 with Errol Spence, Terrence Crawford, Keith Thurman, and you think that Floyd would be undefeated if he had a talent pool like that when he was fighting at 147?
Possibly, yeah. Possibly, because he had the skills in his prime to beat all of them. The ring,
and he showed that if he can, and he showed
up in the gym. We saw one of those guys give him the fucking blues the way he kicked him out the fucking gym.
Well, I hear what you're saying. Errol Spence said that motherfucker was a dog too. Errol Spence also said, man, Floyd a dog. Floyd a dog.
Hey, and you know what, Key? He was sparring with the great like Sweet Pea at 16, 17 years old. So
yeah, I mean, so we got to understand.
Floyd showed that if he came up in that era, Coach, he would have fought them, bro. He showed us that if he came up, he would have fought them.
But who said he would be undefeated?
Yeah, but what age limit are we talking about? Because we know Floyd, if his motherfucking hands is on point, they ain't broke up and shit. He go dog it out with all ass. Like, and Earl is my guy. And I talk a lot of shit about Earl and Floyd and sparring. That's one thing. Under the lights is totally different. Like, that motherfucker go outthink you. He fast. Like, come on now, bro. That's Floyd. Like, it ain't. I understand what you're saying, Coach. Like, would they give him problems? Yes. Could they have a possibility of beating them? Yes. Will they beat them? We can't say that. All we gonna say
I'm not saying that. I said there's a possibility.
I got you, Coach. I got you. You said there's a possibility. I said yes. But I'm saying, will they beat them? We don't know that. You got. I still edge Floyd over everybody. Like, the shit that he do in the ring, bro. Like, I don't see nobody doing the shit that Floyd Mayweather do in the ring. Not even right now.
Motherfucking prime,
Not
bro.
even right now, bro. I'm talking about, man, in his prime. I just saw a clip of this motherfucker where he was fighting. I forgot the boy's name, man. That motherfucker Floyd, man. When that nigga hands was fucking healed, man, the sound of that nigga punches, bro. The way he was catching that boy off the three, he hit that boy with 3 motherfucking straights. Bam. Bam,
Man.
bam. Then came
None
back.
of these guys
I haven't seen nothing like Floyd.
Hey, Monty, the Floyd that fought Gotti was different.
Nah,
I'm just saying, bro. Like, I ain't seen nobody put a whooping on nobody like he did Gotti, bro.
It was before the Gotti fight.
None of these cats was Floyd into his prime. None of them.
Yeah, none of these. I still haven't seen
prime.
nobody doing shit. Like, I ain't gonna lie to you. That young boy, Abdul Mason, bro. Now I seen Floyd and him. I seen that boy go out there and do some Floyd Mayweather type shit. The way he moved, like I like Devin, I like Shakur. They got their own style of how they move. But I'm talking about Floyd reflexes and how he move. Abdullah Mason, I seen a little bit of that in him, but I ain't seen shit like Floyd Mayweather out of none of these boys.
Yeah, I agree with you. And that
Floyd
includes Terrence Crawford, Errol Spence, all of them.
Floyd was hitting Arturo Gotti before Arturo Gotti could move and shit. Arturo Gotti would get hit and then try to block and shit, bro. He get hit with 6 punches, then start trying to block and shit, bro. Floyd was different, dog.
He had a delayed reaction. But
bro.
I say that to say this, man, that old, like, it fucked shit. It really did fuck shit up. I thought motherfuckers was just hating, which they was, because they couldn't see into the motherfucking future. You know what I'm saying? They was hating, but hey, what they were saying, it turned out to be right. It turned out to be right, man. And it's like, now we got to motherfucking cry and scratch and claw and wait 5, 6, 7 years for one of these motherfuckers to fight each other. And it's crazy, man. And it's all about And like Knockout said, when you got somebody, you shit on him. Oh, man, Sean Porter, he's trash. He fought all of them. Yeah, he lost, but who give a fuck? But we gotta, you know what I'm saying? If we didn't start with that, oh, he's trash, he need to retire, motherfucker lose 1 or 2 times. And bro, a lot of these fighters, they're afraid of that. Now they pay go down because, you know, it's just crazy, man. It's crazy.
Think of it. Think about this, bro. Like Deontay Wilder got beat up bad in the second Tyson Fury fight. People were literally shitting on him because he wanted to go in there for a third fight.
Right.
People were like, shitting on a warrior like that, a warrior that got his ass whooped, wanted to get up off the floor, wanted to dust himself off and go get his get back. People were mad at him, saying that he should step aside and let Tyson Fury go do this and go do that. Boxing fans, people that call themselves boxing fans, didn't support that. They didn't want him to get his rematch. They didn't want him to go try to get his get back, bro. And he ended up having a fight of the year. It's like the dudes like that, bro, like him and AJ to a certain extent, dudes that'll dust themselves off, bro. They the ones that get shitted on, while these prima donnas are still undefeated because they ain't fighting nobody and they don't want to fight nobody. They get praised in the sport today, bro. That shit.
And I'm gonna say this, like just take a scenario, right? They all fighting each other, right? We gonna use 135. They all fighting each other. It's Shakur fucking around and beat Tank, right? And then it's like, okay, yeah, Shakur beat him. Motherfucking Dev can't beat him. Vasil Lomachenko can't, and I'm just using the scenario. That's not gonna take their star power down if they all fighting each other, because then we could go and say, hey, well, such and such can't beat him. You know what I'm saying? And you could go around the board and you could go back and forth. Well, you know, Dev just beat Shakur. Well, motherfucking shit, such and such can't beat Shakur, and we could just go back and forth like that, but we don't get that luxury because these motherfuckers worried about you see that in the UFC. You know what I'm saying? We see that type of shit in the UFC, but I don't think we never gonna see that in boxing because
I mean, you gotta blame the fans. You gotta blame the fans as well. The fans out in this motherfucker. Oh, as soon as the motherfucker take a loss, he ain't shit. He got
that's what I said earlier. I just said that, money. It's fans. We gotta
these fans, these motherfuckers, they do all that shit. Just dog a motherfucker out, throw a motherfucker under the bus. They just praise the motherfucker. He was this, that, and the third. Teofimo, for instance, right? Even though he took the L, Teofimo still can fight his ass off, right? And I still want to see him fight certain fighters, right? So it's like they're doing like that. Then when they young like that, now don't get me wrong, they talk a lot of shit when they get the wins. When they take the L, it's different. That shit play on their mental as fighters. You know what I'm saying? And if the fans nowadays with social media grilling these motherfuckers, you're a meme every time you look up. Now, if you got your ass whooped and don't nobody really know boxing like that, and they see a meme with your ass, now they only see you as the boy that got your ass. Oh, you that boy that got your ass whooped, huh? Memes running around quick. You know what I mean? So that shit play on people's psyches and shit. This internet shit, fuck a lot of people head up, bro. And some of these fighters already got to be mentally tough through the motherfucking fight game. Then you got to try to be mentally tough outside that shit where motherfuckers looking at you and they got a perception of your ass. So it's a lot of shit that play into it now, man. Not only that though, like the business side of it as well. So it ain't just that the O, you know what I'm saying? It's the money that comes with it. It's the politics that come with it. It's more than just you having to save your O. That's why I was telling people you can't compare this shit to other sports, because if I had a motherfucking contract on the table that says, Monty Brown, you got $250 million on this contract, right? You secure for life, but you have to fight. I don't give a fuck who I'm fighting. I got $250 million worth, or I'm secured. Nowadays, you lose, your money drop, the fans go, all that shit goes. So it's a lot that play into this shit, man. That's why boxing ain't. It's something different, bro. This shit is different. It's totally different. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I can go on and on about that shit, but it just ain't the same.
It's survival of the fittest at its finest, money. It's survival of the fittest,
man. It's life. It's chess. This shit is chess.
And you got LLC, bro. Like you said, you ain't got nothing to fall back on. Like you said, money. When the shit, the lose, even a draw sometimes can lower your pay scale. You know what I mean? So it's not even just taking an L or a bad performance in a win. So boxing, man, you have to. It's what have you done for me lately at all times. So especially.
A lot of these fighters would get exposed too. A lot of these fighters would get exposed if they had to fight. If everybody had to really fight each other.
Oh, big facts.
Get exposed. I think some of these cats wouldn't even be in boxing. Some of these cats would be in a different sport if they really, really had to fight everybody, all the best. Niggas gonna get exposed.
I got one, bro, that was supposed to be cold, young phenom. He got all these boxing skills. The fuck happened to Gabe Flores?
Man, that's another one.
He was 20. He was 20 and 0. He was supposed to be the man, right?
Yeah,
man. Him and Josue Vargas, bro. Josue Vargas is supposed to be solid too.
There you go.
That matchmaking. Hey, that matchmaking, bro.
Matchmaking got him looking good. Man, ran into the wrong one, bro.
Yeah, exposed him. For real, man. But I'm gonna get ready to wrap it up, y'all, man. Hell of a show. I know you got the debate knockout, but so I'm gonna go from the bottom to the top. The order y'all came in, give your last words and let everybody know what you got going on if you got a channel. And everybody up here do got a channel, so yeah. And before I do that, right? Box Talk 101, man. Drop your
Hey, let me say this too. Let me say this, man. I'm sorry, Box Talk, bro. They took your fucking channel, bro. I know how hard it is to grind for your shit, bro. And for them, I heard the other day, I'm like, man, that's some straight bullshit, bro. For them to take your shit like that, bro, I feel like that's bullshit, man. That's straight pure bullshit. What, you had one strike or you had 3 strikes, or they just took your shit on 1 strike?
No, they hit me with like 5 strikes at once. So I didn't really get a chance to react. Like, whatever.
Yeah, man, that's punk ass shit, bro. Yeah, that's fuck. So I know how hard it is, bro, and I know how I feel. Like, man, I'm sorry, bro. Like, that's some weak ass shit, bro. But you taking it like a champ, though, because if that was me, I don't know what the fuck I'd be doing. I probably
that's some serious shit, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
you
bro.
be grinding to what you have, like
that,
50 something, 60 something thousand subs. Like, that's crazy, bro.
Yeah,
bro,
we started from scratch. I got all my content, so right now I'm in the process of just re-uploading everything again. I think I got like 100 subscribers right now or something, but also I'm backing up all my stuff to not just YouTube, but like I checked out all these other places, Odyssey or something like that, Rumble, Daily Motion. I'm having all my shit backed up on like hell other platforms. So yeah, I'm gonna re-upload all my old shit and then continue to put out new shit. So
But
hopefully I can get back up there.
that was a grind, bro. You had to grind.
Drop
to
your
get
link
that,
in the chat,
That
bro.
was a fucking
So
grind,
everybody in here needs to go sub to your channel. You know what I'm saying? Drop your link in the chat so everybody can sub. But
yeah, I feel like that's the weakest shit ever, though, man.
Yeah, why you doing that? Young Billy, man, let them know what you got going on, man. And man, I love the work that you doing out here.
Hey, thanks. Hey, thanks, Keith, for letting me on the panel, man. Shout out to Manny, Knockout, Box Talk, man. I'm sorry that happened, bro. I didn't even know. But yeah, you got to sub in me. But yeah, Keith, man, keep doing your thing. Great show. And yeah, I just do interviews, man, lives. Try to go to these events too as well, and try to get in the gym footage too. So yeah, that's kind of my niche. But yeah, man, thank y'all for supporting, and thank you, Keith, for letting me, shout my channel out, man. Cause I just don't like to do that shit until I get permission. But thank you for that, bro.
Oh yeah, man, you come through here, like I said, drop the link, man, in the chat so everybody can sub to your channel if they not already sub. And definitely, man, continue the great work you're doing.
Thank you, man. Thank you, bro.
Yes, sir. My man, Knockout. Let them know what you got going on coming up here shortly.
Oh man, look, bro. Shout out to Key Money, Box Talk, man, and Young Billy and everybody that joined the panel, man. But y'all come check me out, man. We'll be live in about an hour. We'll be having to open the panel at first, but then at 8:30 p.m. Central Time, we got the debate, man. Demetrius Andrade debate. I'll be taking on Boxer Die. I got Money coming through the judge for us. I got Coach from Glove Up Boxing to come judge for us. KQKC gonna be the moderator. And
that's today.
Yeah, that's today. That's tonight. And then the other judge, man, I forgot the other judge's name. Just that quick. Oh, D Free. Boxing matchups with Dwayne Freeman gonna be our third judge. And we're gonna have fun tonight, man. So I know football season and all that shit, but if you want some fun boxing talk, we're gonna have a fun debate for y'all tonight. And I'm gonna catch another body and I'm gonna stay undefeated because that's just what I do, bro. So y'all come through and have fun. And everybody, I hope your team win. Your fantasy players, if you got them, I hope they play well tonight. And if you got some money on the game, I hope you win some money, bro. But y'all go check out my channel. We're dropping content every day. And salute to the panel and everybody in the chat. And I'll see y'all in about an hour, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And speaking of football, y'all need to go fuck with Money. Every Tuesday, we over there doing the football talk. We got a football pot. I won at this last week. We got a football pot. It's $20. Everybody dropped $20. And then, the winner be announced on Tuesday or whatever. But yeah, man, we do football talk on Money Channel, huh?
When to be announced on Monday?
Yeah, when to be announced on Monday.
Wait, so what is it, like a pick'em?
Yeah, like a pick'em every week.
Pick'em. So yeah, man. That football show, you know what I'm saying? Hey, that should be lit. That should be lit. So y'all, it's every Tuesday on Money Brown TV.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
But Money, let me get your last words.
Yeah, man, I'm going over here and judge this debate with Knockout now, waiting on the football game to come on. But you know how it go, man. Y'all continue to support my brother Key. Y'all continue to support the brothers on the panel. Y'all make sure y'all go subscribe to Boss Talk 101, man. Show some love, man. Show some love for real. Like, I don't see how hard it is for y'all to click on the link and subscribe to somebody's channel. If y'all already in here, and all you got to do is just click the link, subscribe, and just come back over. It don't even take you away from nowhere. Like, we be asking people to help sub the people, bro. Don't even you click on the link, take you right there. Hit the subscribe button, hit the bell icon, and you can hit done and come right back on over this way, man. But support the ones that's out here doing real work and grinding their ass off, man. You know what I mean? So, it's all love, man. I'll probably still drop a show tonight, you know what I'm saying? But we'll see how that go, man. We'll see how it go. But it's all love, bro.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And Box Talk. And yeah, Money, so you're gonna be judging that debate, huh? Right now.
Yeah, I think it started at 8:30 though. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, and everybody make sure that y'all go to Knockout Boxing 86 TV at 8:30 Central, and the debate gonna be going down. Box Talk, man, let them know what you got going on coming up.
You guys already covered it, man. Just thank you, Money, Knockout, everybody. OTB was on here earlier. You, Key, everybody always showing me love and just helping me get back on my feet, helping me get my channel back up and running again. I really appreciate it, man. I'm like super, super grateful. You guys have no idea. So just thank you to you guys, man.
Yeah, for sure, man. Definitely, man. You put in a lot of work, man. Like Money said, man, I don't know what I'd do if that shit happened to me. I'll probably just shit.
It's hella funny, bro. Let me tell you something hella funny, bro. I tweeted from my personal Twitter the other day, and I said, I think it was yesterday actually, and I said, some of the friends I've made in the YouTube community are amazing people. I've always welcomed the growth of other channels when I was booming, and now that I've fallen, some of you have been quick to help me get back up. Truly kind people that have no idea how grateful I am. And you two responded to me from their official Twitter. I didn't tag them or nothing. They responded to me on Twitter and they said, community really is everything. And I was like, well, then why the fuck y'all kick me off?
That's some shit, bro.
Dirty mother. No, it's just the point. But let me tell you, bro, I was riding on 2 strikes. Can you hear me? And you know how much shit I talk. So I'm like, damn, I pray don't nobody come through and hit my ass with that last strike. As if they do. And I'm talking all shit. I went silent. I'm like, I ain't said shit. They probably like, this nigga Mike Brown ain't said shit to nobody in about a month. Like, I got a month to get these strikes took up off my ass. I say, man, but I just know how hard it is for the grind, bro, for you to get to where you at, bro, to put in all that work. Like, they don't understand. Like, we taking time out of our life to build this shit up, fam. Like, that shit ain't easy to do.
Shit ain't
so
easy,
for them to just strike him up and not give you an opportunity to, like, okay, at least warn us, take it down, or it's gonna be consequences, right? Let us know, take it down. Pay it back, like say anything, bro, but don't just come and just 5 strike a motherfucker. We know you only get 3 strikes. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all gotta give us an opportunity, bro. Y'all just can't go out there and just take somebody's shit like that. Like, you know what I mean? Like, and it ain't like that we just doing it because y'all take a percentage out of everything we make. So we've been paying y'all ass this whole way that we be getting paid as well. You know what I mean? So it's just crazy, bro. I need to protest on their motherfucking ass about that shit.
Like, you build your shit for that long and got that many subs, bro, and they take your shit away, bro. Yeah, that shit make you want to be. It make you think about like, man, fuck this shit. I ain't, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
it
bro.
Really do, bro, cause shit, man, and cause I know a lot of people want my shit to get took down. Because you got a lot of motherfuckers that be hating on you. You know what I'm saying? You get to building this shit. It's a whole bunch of people that's clapping and they know your shit. They want to see you fail.
Oh yeah, I'm sure there was a lot of those, but it's all right. We're not gonna give them that pleasure. We just fucking get back up, start from scratch, and
keep on,
no use in crying over spilled milk, you know.
Exactly, bro. But we'll continue to push to try to get your shit back to where it belongs, bro.
Hey, but thank you guys, man. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, definitely, man. Definitely, man. And I appreciate everybody in here. If y'all ain't hit the like button, make sure that y'all hit the like button. Make sure that y'all click on these links. Everybody that dropped the link and sub to these channels. And I appreciate y'all. And like I said, we're going to be over at Knockout. And then later on in Money, on Money Brown TV, if he go live. I appreciate y'all. And y'all already know how I do. There you go, talking that boxing again. And we gone.